Alright. It's time for the hype.
Let me pull up the brackets, everything like that. Looks like we got MajinBurno versus Gigazord. Here, it's going to be Aki versus E Honda here in tonight's Duel Academy. What's up, my friends? It's CD Mangaka, able to join y'all with me on the microphone, Erebus, in case y'all missed those earlier introductions. Let's get right on into it.
This is a matchup that I'm really interested to see because from what I've been hearing from the Aki players is that Honda is actually kind of hard to deal with. We're seeing Majin definitely doing a very good job of keeping Gigazord out here, but I'm interested to see why people might be saying it's a bad matchup.
I can kind of see, like, you got the slower projectile, right? So Honda could potentially, like, at far enough ranges, just, like, skip over it, right, with the dive head butt attack, but we have to see how it goes. Butt slam, that's the word I was looking for. We got some throw loops, but Gigazord not one to go down without a fight. Mashes on a little bit of wake up, but here we go. MajinBurno is going to extend this combo with the drive rush. No resources needed to be spent. Good stuff.
It's the first round going here to Majin, so we'll see if Gigazord can take back after losing that round, unfortunately.
Here we go. Another full combo right here. MajinBurno gets a full extension.
Into the corner we go.
Attacking with the poison and
DI.
Oh, but wake up throw. The safe jump goes a little bit awry. Gigazord calling out an empty throw setup, and he's going to get a stun right here. Oh,
not to catch out on the meter there. Might end up paying for that with the round.
Have to see. We get tagged again. MajinBurno still in full control.
OD
but there we go. A little bit of the armor on the OD headbutt, right? Dealing with that slow fireball that Aki wants to try and zone with. Not going to work today.
The Gigas are definitely trying to sit out of that range of the whip and just kind of get a headbutt in to try and whiff punish something maybe. Fortunately, not quite working out that game. So we'll see if they're able to turn it around here.
All right, so far, not really seeing the data that makes E Honda a difficult character for Aki. But, oh, here we go, punish counter. We're just going to take the offense right now. Butt slam counter hit, taking a turn back now. I do like this, actually. MajinBurno had the opportunity to instead take a full combo, but off of that one, they go for a throw reset instead, caught Gigazord. Maybe pressing, I don't think we're pressing parry, we didn't see a punish counter. So they were just chilling there saying, all right, I'm getting comboed. And now, MajinBurno keeping this momentum going. Butt slam, we parry, the jump in, and nice jump.
Oh, that's a really fat punish counter there for Gigazord. So, oh, all right.
Slip away.
Right there. Didn't want to get cornered. Spent the bar. Did the slide. Perfect parry on the headbutt.
This is big.
This could be the round, actually. Yeah, if we spend the.
Oh, we drop.
Whiffs on the whip, though, unfortunately. Right, Gigazord starting the offense. And
into the command throw.
That was really, really smart from Majin. They haven't represented that option at all yet, so I'm sure Gigazord is ready for the button, but not quite ready for the command grab.
Right, and I mean, like, Aki's still a new enough character, right? Might be hard to find enough people at that level to present her at her full potential. So just one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, this character can in fact command throw me from this move. So
yes, it's definitely it's just one of those awareness things that you're going to build over time. But I've seen a lot of people just kind of getting called out with that, but it only ever really works once or twice. It is very slow startup. You can just jab out of it.
Right, I'm gonna be pushed back a little bit, just retreating away from Gigazord. Armor head's gonna anti-air, but now we got driver gauge back on, right? So we got drive reversal, we got DI, we got parries back on, and of course the OD slither out, which Gigazord has not been able to check. It's not throw immune.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't OS it with a throw, right?
Oh,
the punish counter not quite enough to kill.
And MajinBurno, just the patience right there to not poke, not try to wiggle or anything like that, but another throw comes through. Gigazord gets around the board, might be trying to tie up the set here.
Let's see. Gigazord's able to take it back, or if MajinBurno is gonna run away with 2-0. Ooh. All right, putting on the pressure, getting Gigazord towards the corner here. No anti-air, unfortunately. All right. And again, walked into the corner. Honda's a very scary character to just kind of get walked at.
And there we go. We're seeing the jab checks, right? We try to go into the stance.
Grab.
There we go. I was wondering when Gigazord was going to start representing that option. Butt slams, but Aki gets out of the corner. Still plus on block. And now we get some offense here, but
all right.
A little bit of a scramble. The walk forward throw.
It's gonna put a breadstick on the board here for Gigazord.
We saw that MajinBurno was slowing down, right? They held firm in the face of possibly losing a round, so I think Gigazord's realized this and is starting to try and throw as much as he could, but perfect parry. MajinBurno answers.
Doesn't quite get the knockdown there.
Quite.
Right. Oh, and the command grab.
Yep, no, MajinBurno, they gotta start wiggling against this Gigazord, but just as I say it, right, we're seeing that the strike comes through, there's a counter hit. MajinBurno is not quite in tune with what options Gigazord wants to throw out when. Another counter hit. Yep. Now we're just opting into poking out constantly. And there it is, just always after that jump in.
And another dash up command grab is gonna give the round to Gigazord here, putting them at set point now.
Seems like once one throw hits, the second one's almost guaranteed. It just as MajinBurno stops mashing, right? All of a sudden,
the throw is such a scary option.
True. Perfect parry back. I like this. Gigazord representing different options. And look at this. Yeah, the DI damaging the drive gauge. Look, now they got MajinBurno in burnout. I love that choice of Gigazord.
That definitely was a very, very smart choice to push Majin towards burnout. So the only reversal they have is level 1. Which we're gonna see right here.
Actually, I think it's level 2. No, it's level 1, excuse me.
No, yeah, that was level 1. I don't think the level 2 is invulnerable.
No, yeah, level 2 isn't invulnerable, and I just remember the animation for it. She has all the whips come out from the behind her and everything. So I just looked at her super meter gauge, but I forgot how fast that round 1 was. I thought she would have had 3 bars by then, but no. Here we go, perfect parry again. MajinBurno demonstrating their ability to deal with the Honda headbutts.
Something that I've seen a lot of people, even now, are kind of struggling with a little bit, reacting to the headbutt and getting the perfect parry. So Honda is sometimes able to just kind of bulldog their way in.
Right, and you see MajinBurno's getting tagged, right? They're getting tagged on these wake-ups now because they're thinking about those throw options in Gigazord. Gonna be taken down with the poison. It cannot kill you, so there has to be a clean hit on Burno's side in order to secure this. Goes for DI. Goes the wrong
Is that gonna be the right? Oh, that's the combo though.
Jumps, but safe on the throw.
Gets
overhead range.
Oh my god, that's set point for both players now.
That is
full bar on both sides, 3 bars.
And a perfect parry to start things off. MajinBurno going to be pushing Gigazord towards this corner, spends the extra drive gauge.
We're going to spend the super. Get some of that drive gauge back, put Honda in a not so advantageous position. But Gigazord has been pretty good about dealing with the pressure so far.
I like it from the standpoint of getting some of that drive gauge back, and we spent quite a bit, but that was a perfect parry starter, so the damage was heavily scaled. Nice anti-air though. MajinBurno, I guess that also probably just wanted a bit of that momentum, right? Like, I got a big hit, was able to do my full combo, right? Feeling good about things, so might have been huge for that one. Seeing the jump-ins. Back. MajinBurno representing parry a lot in these situations. Walks back just enough to escape, but gets jumped in the throat.
Tried to press a button against the slide there. Unfortunately, it is invulnerable. And
now
the
there
dash
it is, right? That command throw. Mistimes the drive rush input.
It's thrown. Is that going to be enough? Not quite enough. Gigazord still in there, just with a sliver of HP. Anything can kill here.
Oh! Speaking of,
decides to go for the butt slam and the command grab. Oh my god! I was thinking that they chose not to kill there, just because, but they were ready. They saw the opportunity for a dash up command grab and they took it.
Over 76 sets played. I got a 43% win rate against his 57. But that's neither here nor there right now, as we got a Ken mirror match. Top tiers have invaded.
Mirror match?
The mirror match. And I like this Booce Lee with the Budokai Discord and the classic white gi Ken. Third strike representation. KnightNJ rocking the new Ken. Construction worker.
Yes. Speaking of new Ken, that was some Ken corner throw pressure that we saw there. But Booce absolutely able to counterplay that.
Oh, here we go. I like the setup there for Booce as well, right? Going for the low. Immediate drive reversal to check that aggression. Jinrai kicks, we're not quite checking them. DP, it's a true Shoryuken. OD Jinrai just to put KnightNJ into burnout, and there it is, the level 1
reversal. That was a very smart choice. I 100% agree with that. Get out of the corner, get Ken off of you. And the anti-air DP is going to connect. Dragon Lash, Dragon Lash.
Frames. Trying to take advantage of the burnout state on KnightNJ, being a little less negative, but which works out for a trade. They go for the overhead. Nice block, but they get caught.
Oh, first round there is going to be going to Booce with a very solid conversion off the lights.
All right, Booce Lee will take that one, but very explosive Ken.
Already right off the start, walking him right into the corner.
Catch him with that standing fierce, but the jump in's gonna work. Medium Tatsu into the DP. And that meaty DI, it's such a hard option to deal with correctly.
It is. Well, you can't buffer DI, so it is so incredibly difficult to deal with.
Wake up parry, though. It's one of the answers, universal answers to it. A second time, he's trying to get that perfect parry.
And we're gonna see the side switch and the safe jump. Tries to throw, but gets whiff punished, and that is gonna be the round here going to KnightNJ.
All these Kens looking pretty optimal with their conversions and their routings.
Absolutely. That's one of the nice things about Ken is that even though these players are doing different routes, what they're doing is it's still doing just as much damage as any other route will. It's one of the nicer things about watching Ken. He's not a super boring top tier like cough cough JP cough cough.
JP. Shots fired. Take him through. Run up.
And right into the corner. Time to guess.
All right, welcome to some loops, and look at that, delaying, looking for that DP reversal right. KnightNJ, though, comes out with some jabs. The awareness, too, checking the Jinrai overhead, but here we go. Oh, we dropped.
Unfortunately. But
another drop in return.
We blocked the DP. And we're going to see the side switch. Oh, and tries to level 3, but gets the fireball.
Could have been a short, could have been a level 3. Speaking of, it's going to be a juggle.
Probably going to be enough to kill here. It is. It's going to be the first game here, going to Booce.
Reminds me of like one of my favorite clips out there where Ryu anti-air Shoryuken and goes into his level 3. It's a sour hit on the level 3, right? Doesn't kill the Ken. He jumps into the Ken, then Shoryu, level 3's him, and then juggles after his level 3 and wins. It's like, top tier privilege, I see.
Yes, exactly. But I do think the non-animation version of Ryu's level 3 does a little bit more damage, if
Possibly
I'm not
so.
mistaken.
Yeah, is that with or without the follow-up Shoryu from Ken? Like,
oh, I have no idea.
Right,
because Ken can do a bunch of different things after that. I think he can also get the EX Tatsu.
Actually, I'm not sure about that one. That would make sense.
I'm not 100%. I don't play Ken. So.
I usually see just going straight into heavy DP.
Yeah, I think that is probably the most damage. I'm just not 100%.
Yeah, most meterless damage. Here we go. In the meantime that we've been talking about things, Booce Lee able to take a quick round 1 victory.
Yes.
Gets a jump in. Oh,
ooh, and
in here.
We're gonna get the run Tatsu into the corner. The meaty DI is gonna connect. Ooh, for optimal.
Jinrai into some loops into Jinrai kill.
I love watching those routes.
It's so cool. There's some great looking supers. And listen, I know people say, oh, I hate Ken, but I know that whole crowd out there. I think it was Evo, if I remember right. They were all yelling, sit down and shut up during this.
Absolutely. That is such an awesome CA, and that is going to be a very quick second game there for Booce. Taking it 2-0 over KnightNJ.
You haven't seen any of it? All right.
I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball, but I have never taken the time to actually go and watch DBZ Abridged. All right, we got a matchup here. We got,
especially after season 1.
PhantomMiria and Kuma here. Kuma, one of the finalists from last week, the ultimate JP down player.
We'll see. Oh, he got hit.
Ooh, right now you're in the corner against Chun.
All right, they trade blows though, so PhantomMiria not picking a fast enough button to take advantage of the plus frames, it seems.
And Kuma putting himself in a burnout here really early.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're full screen, you're JP, you're kind of chilling at this situation. Tries to go for a jump in though, fairly aggressively.
Kuma is a very aggressive player. Makes a lot of very aggressive decisions, and a lot of times they work because his reactions and his reads are very good.
Miria gonna go ahead and get themselves close to burnout, but this jumping is gonna basically avoid that situation. Tries to go for a shimmy. Kuma just trading back and forth. So many mashes and counter hits. Level 2. You can check this. Oh, the OD amnesia! I lied to you. I baited you.
Oh my God! Kuma knew that PhantomMiria was gonna try and check something. She checked with the OD legs. He was ready with the amnesia.
I got proven wrong. That one.
Okay. All right, now we're walking right into the corner here. Taking a little bit of damage, but the OD amnesia here is going to connect, and we're going to get hit by the spikes, unfortunately. You're blocking JP at mid-screen. This is not quite where you want to be as Chun.
No. Holds the parry, goes for a drive rush, catches Miria with the jump scare.
Ooh. Goes to the drive rush, almost gets the reset. Alright, that's going to be a very solid conversion here. Ooh, ooh. Take the Oki, goes for the throw. That's going to be the level 2 here from Kuma. Jumps back.
But I like this from PhantomMiria. Just holds down on the parry, gets a lot of drive gauge back, not able to deal with the follow-up situation. Goes for a DI, interrupting property, has to kill here.
You're going to see the level 3. Yep, the CA. Oh, it whiffed. Oh my god, just barely mistimed the super. That's going to be the first game here going to Kuma.
That is a heartbreaking way to lose. You're going to go. It was going to be an uphill battle, but now it's a definitive uphill climb for Phantom. Kuma trying to go to the gap. We're seeing that he's going for these OD fireballs, right? Feigning the OD throw, catching these jumps from Miria.
Back into burnout for Kuma here, unfortunately. He gets hit by the OD DP. Tries to check with the down forward fears. That is a hella minus on block move.
Pushing.
Good check. All right, back on a burnout now. Oh, and that is going to be the conversion and the round here, I assume, for Kuma. Yes, it is set point now for Kuma. Mr. Poverty mix-ups himself. See if Miria is able to take it back.
I like how the moment I talk about FGC being poverty, we literally have a person whose CFN is including the name poverty word.
Yes. Of course, you know, JP, being the worst character in the game, his mix-ups are poor as hell. Hence, poverty mix-ups.
Dex, no paper.
None at all. He's just stripped out for no reason.
It's so expensive for me to mix, man. It cost me 2 old gauges of super. Would you believe it?
That's not even.
Oh, what an air throw! That was so sick.
All right, Kuma very close to burnout here, so Miria probably going to want to put on some of the pressure, try and back Kuma into the corner. Good anti-air there from Miria, and we're going to see the drive rush conversion.
Classic Chun-Li walk down, fire Kiko
fireball. Ooh, man, this is going to be the level 3 and the round here. PhantomMiria doesn't go for the saucy route, just keeping it safe. Tournament combo, taking the round, keeping the score in check.
Nice and even between these two so far, trying to find the next opportunity to get ahead. Kokins are checking poverty mix-ups approaches, but now we see Kuma able to start establishing some full screen presence here. Just when Chun-Li tries to approach, we see JP teleport away. There's the drive reversal, but no, I'm not going to work it.
There, unfortunately. Definitely not something you want to get hit by there.
Trying. I rush. We poke on plus frames. PhantomMiria gets a reset. Goes into burnout, too, for this combo. It's a pretty aggressive.
Whiffs the stand heavy kick, but still gets the jab afterwards. And the DI. Oh, doesn't connect, though. Gonna see the anti-air here from Kuma. This should be enough to close it out, and it is. That is Kuma going in 2-0 over PhantomMiria. Very well played for sure. Chun is definitely a character that's able to keep up with JP, at least a little bit. So definitely a good showing from PhantomMiria.
Well, I mean, we'll have to see because again, most recently Hiroki did an interview with part of like some Dragon Ball announcements, like, yeah, no, we're still working on it. We're so sorry it's taking a while, but please be patient. But I got other plans for Dragon Ball Fighters as well. Like, I'm
interested to see what that means.
Right? Because there's a bunch of things under the network between Bandai and Arc System Works I can't get into. What I can get into, though, is the punish counter right here on that flash kick as Adrian is pushed to the corner. Jazdero sets up the JP. Drive reversal out. Adrian goes into burnout, but in return, relieves some pressure.
Ooh, and we're going to see the DI and the stun here. So, we are optimal as hell. Unfortunately, we're dropping the combo.
Dropping the combo, but
it's the overhead throw and the conversion. That's going to be round 1 here going to Jazdero. See if Adrian can spin this around. It's definitely a lopsided matchup, but definitely not impossible. Guile, of course, a very strong character in this game, and especially in this version.
Take through, set up the portal. Oh, we
gets hit by the overhead, unfortunately. Tries to bait a flash kick, nothing. And hits the DI.
He's just constantly unchecked.
Ooh, 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 ooh. And the throw. And that is, oh, goes for the portal instead. I thought we were going to seal out the set there.
Not quite. Go for the level 2, just trying to checkmate. We approach with buttons.
And gets hit by the back throw, unfortunately. Adrian was definitely aware of that. Did drop the parry input, but unfortunately wasn't able to tech.
And, you know, again, good timing, though, there from Jazdero, not having their throw completely whiff because of the blocks them from the level 2 super. So very comfortable with the character and the setups that are available to JP. Once again,
Absolutely.
Adrian forced to full screen.
All right, now, this is definitely, some people might say, you know, Guile is strongest when you're full screen away from him, but I feel like that really does not apply when you're playing as JP.
Perfect parry here for Adrian. Goes
We're
for
going
a
to get the
throw.
punish counter throw as well.
And the
Weedy
wake up
stand
level
heavy
1.
kick.
I like this from Jazz because if you get put into burnout there, you are losing that round against
Yes.
him. So
If you're in burnout against Guile, even as JP, odds are you lose. Because
so
the pressure with the booms is just too much.
I might as well die on my feet. Like if you bait my level 1, listen, I think you're gonna win anyway. So just have it. But that being said, Adrian able to get some life to play with, has to deal with these projectiles. They trade, which allows Adrian to keep the lead. They keep trading here too. See Jazz trying to be careful about throwing out this next bit of projectiles. Adrian looking to stay in there.
Ooh, gets the overhead from range.
Yeah, but not enough to kill. Still
Waiting to
likely
see
for
what
Adrian. Goes to the jump.
Tries to anti-air, but gets hit with the cross-up instead. Adrian
Jumping was just too deep.
Yeah, it was just a little too far to get anti-aired by the Crushing Fierce.
Here we go.
Anti-air with the stand medium kick, the classic knuckle do anti-air.
Gets in there, they trade. They're gonna keep the offense rolling. Again, Adrian with the life lead, you're okay having these trades with the spikes against your Sonic Booms.
That is definitely, it's not a great trade for Guile, it's definitely in JP's favor, but Guile can definitely get stuff done regardless of it. So see if Adrian can use his life lead to their advantage.
Yo, man said, what are you doing in the air? Get on the ground, man. Wrestler style.
I'm waiting for a flash kick to come out in the middle of one of those strings.
But Adrian is allowing his drive gauge to take plenty of damage here, but he forces Jazdero. Chip kill setup. Beautiful sequence from Adrian.
Was that true, or was that...
I mean, like, there was not much that JP could have done. There might have been a gap to level 1, but, like, that's a
no, level 1 isn't projectile envelope. It would have had to level 3.
True, yeah, it would have to be level 3.
And especially with CA, that's a situation that is very good for JP.
All right, Jazdero.
We're gonna see a character swap?
Possibly so. The adjustments there were huge from Adrian Riven, right? Like, we saw him lose game 1 fairly decisively, then he comes into game 2 and he takes that indecisive fashion for himself.
They're going back in with the JP.
You don't play anyone.
Just taking a quick breather, getting some water.
Like, bro, what are you doing? I know you. You don't play nothing. Get that JP.
We know
back.
you're a one trick.
Oh my lord, it's a good trick to have.
It is true. If you're a JP one trick, you can beat anybody. Does not matter who. Maybe not Snake Eyes, but you can beat almost anyone.
Snake Eyes built different. Here we go. Game 3. Adrian on a hot streak, starting off with some aggressive Sonic Booms and taking a life lead again.
It's hit by the spike, unfortunately. Now JP able to set up that offense. Definitely a very scary spot for Guile. Fortunately, no flash kick coming off of the punish counter on the crushing medium kick. There it is. Conversion. Check the DR.
Yeah, here we go. Adrian, with the life lead, is feeling confident, trying to establish his full screen presence. And Jazdero just holding parry like drive.
Perfect. Oh, and the minute you jump, there's a flash kick coming directly
Adrian's like,
at
listen,
you.
I am awake this entire time. Stop it. Don't jump at me. Why are you jumping?
You might have won the first game, but I am taking this third game. First round going very convincingly to Adrian.
Jazdero just being a little off on their spacing. We saw the Void Spike completely whiff, and then there comes Adrian Riven just barreling through as Jazdero is trying to, you know, I think they're used to Adrian waiting at full screen still. They're not used to Adrian suddenly going in, right? We're seeing that they're trying to do the heavy version of the spike, and that's when Adrian's moving in. Instead of that move being checked by a medium spike, here we are. But that said...
And the OD flash kick coming through. And get the heck off of me. I see the level 1 here. Chip away a little bit of that drive gauge. Get some extra damage on the board.
Some more damage.
And we're going to see the teleport and the flash kick.
Done. And there it is.
Set 2-1 for Adrian. That's a very, very solid last game. I feel definitely had the
Flask.
That actually is a huge resource. If and when they do update that to Street Fighter 6.
Well,
we're gonna see Luke
right
versus Jamie.
Luke versus Jamie. Oh, the new stars.
Yeah,
of
so we got
Street Fighter 6.
the new protagonists. Seeing some pure neutral here. Just kind of throwing some buttons out, looking for something to hit. Luke throwing sandblast like it's a normal.
And you saw that Freeseff was trying to perfect parry, then drive rush for a punish, but autopiloted in there. MikeX gonna bait his wake up reversal.
Bait. This is gonna be some damage here. Meaty with the back heavy kick.
Trying to
really
put
close to
pressure
here. Absolutely. It's one of the big strengths of Luke. Oh my God, that was huge.
Dive kick, baiting a DP, jumps over the sandblast, not in range to get a punish of any kind, but
we palm.
we palm, and here we go. We get caught by
drops the perfect knuckle, but gets the throw.
Yeah, ready to recover from that situation with a perfect throw, or perhaps it was a cheeky reset. Time will tell if it ever chooses to talk. Getting the full pressure here, trying to find something. No anti-air from Freeseff, gets caught by that crouching medium kick. Another drop of that perfect parry. Okay, we might be seeing something weird with MikeX.
He could just not be on the A game today. It's possible. It happens.
It's possible, but you know, very quick to recover and go for throws right after it. So
definitely, Mike is definitely a very reactive player, and he's fully capable of seeing something and then immediately being able to do something optimal afterwards. And
you saw him tech that shimmy on that throw. Level 3 now for hard knockdown. Actually, it's going to be a launch.
Might not be because this is Jamie, so we're going to... tries to DI to get the burnout, but unfortunately it goes right under. Gets the burnout anyways with the stand heavy punch and closes it out with the conversion afterwards. It's 1 round apiece now.
Second DI of the night to go the wrong way, this time on Freeseff's side. Gets a quick second swing in there.
And the anti-air. Where are you going?
Goes for a perfect parry, holds it.
Empty jump back throw. The classic.
There's a parry through, gets another perfect parry. Freeseff finally getting what they've been fishing for. Here comes the launch. Good tech though. MikeX not one to get handsy.
He's got very good awareness of the throw game. I say this just as he gets baited into a throw tech.
I mean, yeah, once you see, right, like, okay, this guy tech throws, all right, I'm gonna make him, I'm gonna make him react, exactly. Then we're gonna get it.
That's just good adaptation from Freeseff. All right. Putting the pressure on the burnout. All right, there's the perfect knuckle. There's the perfect knuckle. Boom. No level 3. Goes for the meaty DI. Burns himself out, unfortunately. Now we're in the corner. That jump. Gets out.
Tags him. And we got some offense here. Caught him trying to retreat. Possibly trying to walk back from a throw. Catches him again with a crouch medium kick.
All right. We're going to see the Bakai. We would have been able to get the level 3 there afterwards, just in case. That is Freeseff sealing out the first game. Oh, and whiff punishes with the sweep. That is so huge. You get a drink level off of that, which turns Jamie into a real character. So.
Gets that dive kick again. Ever since MikeX whiffed that 1 DP as early as round 1, the very first round of the set, Freeseff's dive kicks have largely gone unchecked, and they've been giving him great opportunities.
It can be kind of awkward to anti-air that if you're not 100% sure, because if you do your DP even slightly too late, you will get hit with that dive kick.
Speaking of getting hit, hold all these throw loops. We're finally getting a little bit of pressure relief. Another one.
With Luke, it's not worth it to press and get hit. If you get counter hit by that crushing medium punch, you were probably dying.
Pick him up, perfect parry. Oh, perfect timing, I should say. If you want to say perfect and then parry rolls off the tongue, I just want to alliterate.
It is very common to see perfect parries, and we're going to see the throw here after the driver for Mike, taking the first round of game number 2.
Right, so now we're kind of seeing the inverse thing happening, right? Where Freeseff noticed that MikeX really likes the throw tech, but MikeX also seems to really like his throws. He drops the combo. In the scramble, he sort of fades off of a counter hit, so some damage left on the table, but Freeseff cornered. Fights his way out with that standing medium kick. Full extension.
Definitely very good at using Jamie's limited tools to deal with Luke's top-tier pressure. I mean, I'm sure we've all seen the talks that Luke is now being considered top 3. I'm not saying I disagree, but you know.
Definitely a strong character and a strong Shoto at that. Here comes tick, DI setup, full extension. Take a swig, and there it is, the command throw, but MikeX sniffed it out!
Oh my goodness. Got the backdash against the command grab. That was an insane call out. Doesn't call out the EX command grab though. gets the hit, and that is going to be set point right here for Freeseff. We'll see if Mike is able to take it back.
Yeah, we have to see indeed.
Ooh.
Critical drops here from
whiffs.
MikeX. It seems like our ruminations of whether or not some of these were intentional or not.
It's a DI as well.
Yeah, but he does go into burnout forward. He has to make this count. Goes for the level 3. I do agree. You got a great starter on this one. You're going to buy time to get that burnout gauge away. Be able to work here.
Also getting Freeseff very close to burnout here.
Doesn't any the jump out, though. Well, I like that MikeX scouted it. Saw that the one time he went for DI in the corner. Freeseff just jumped up on wake up to completely dodge it. Perfect parry back.
All right. You could see something here from Freeseff.
Punish counter.
Not
Huge
quite. We're going to
opportunity.
see the punish from Mike. It's going to be game number 2 going to MikeX.
All right, it is game 3 situation. We're able to interrupt the sandblast, and now full extension here for Freeseff.
Drops the
Walking
conversion,
down.
unfortunately. Ooh. All right, the meaty throw gets teched. Freeseff doing everything they can to get out of the corner here, pushing Mike to mid-screen.
Walks up, goes for a perfect parry attempt with Mike delaying the button. Applied some pressure, chooses to jump back. Not sure what they were scouting. He's gonna get a punish counter. Tries to bait a throw tech, not happening. And now here we go. You are my world now. Welcome to the
You're in
loop.
burnout against Luke. Not
it
a
is, the
place you
third
want to
time.
be. That is going to be the round ending here in Mike's favor. Set point for Mike now. See if Freeseff is able to take this back from the jaws of defeat.
Sandblast gonna check. Gonna get the drive run up.
Hates
Bait
the
out the
DP.
DP. But we drop the
Drops
combo
the conversion.
again.
Perfect parry on the stand heavy punch. We're going to see the perfect knuckle into the shoulder bash.
Chases the jump up. I love that. Recognizing that Freeseff was going to go for that option yet again. Mike paying attention to his opponent's habits.
Oh, and we're going to get the conversion here. Is this going to be enough to kill? I think it is. We're going to take him directly to Memphis. And that
Right to the
is going
cemetery.
be the game 2-1. MikeX over Freeseff.
What a fun set, though, between those. Mike looking a little rough at some points, dropping some of those perfect
Tournaments for both games and just kind of cooking everybody. So I'm interested to see how he does tonight.
Speaking of, just CoachSteve, multiple games. He had a great run at CEO Taku's Dragon Ball Fighters bracket, getting into the top 8 of that tournament on the current patch of Dragon Ball. It was a little funny, though, because if I remember right, he had like about 2 DQs in top 16, just kind of slide right on in there, but you take those.
Yeah, you take those. That's
and in fairness,
Sometimes
too,
you can't make
there were, nobody in his way. I was like, yeah, no, I kind of would bet on CoachSteve to get there anyway.
And of course, there's nothing wrong with getting a couple DQ wins if you still perform well in bracket. If those are your only wins, there might be something to be said. But yeah, CoachSteve's not one of those players.
Not one of those players. Showing up's half the battle some days.
And not one of those players to be losing any rounds either, with a very convincing first round with the Blanka.
All right.
Only got 1 medal on the board here for Ova.
Things are looking a little grim dark. We're holding the parry, but we get a big jump in.
Ooh.
We route for a little more damage.
Thinks that the Blanka ball is the up ball is gonna come out. Unfortunately, it does not.
Big Ova trying to go for some big reads. Catches CoachSteve jumping.
Grab was coming.
There's the hit grab. We got a second medal. Overhead, not enough to kill.
OD air ball. And the throw.
Cross up into throw, just too much mental stack. Reversal DI actually gonna work.
It's gonna be 1 round apiece here.
Right. Big Ova, 2 medals on the board.
Ooh.
Both of these players
Does
very slow.
the medium special there. Light ball, Oki.
Missed the parry, but still doing just fine. Blanka Chan is down, but there it is, full activation.
The electricity. Blanka Chan doll is on the screen. Now it's not. It kind of just ran away. Ooh, and this is probably going to be the round here from CoachSteve. It is into the level 3. It's a very solid third round there from CoachSteve.
I could say it was a perfect round.
Perfect. The 6 golden letters.
7?
Or it is 7. I don't know why I said 6.
Listen,
honestly,
I don't know. I don't know which Adrian I'm talking about. We can't count out here. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's a Monday night. The week just started. And we got DI
I'm still in weekend mode, you know? Ooh, and we're gonna see the side switch here from CoachSteve on the DI hit. OD electricity, plus frames.
Trying to push it back.
Checks the drive rush.
Interrupted.
Hit by the heavy punch target combo. And we're gonna eat the level 1 here. A little bit of drive gauge damage.
You can see CoachSteve is refusing to be thrown in any way, shape, or form. That's why these pokes and these reset situations from Big Ova are hitting. They trade over with the life lead until now.
I don't want to get thrown by Manon either. Ooh, are we gonna kill here? We are. No, we're not. It's not gonna hit. I thought that was gonna hit because I saw the Blanka Chandal make that connection. Oh my goodness.
Either way, CoachSteve immediately got the pressure afterwards. Caught Big Ova wiggling. We got the parries, but again, we're not getting those perfect parry timing.
DI with the Blanka Chan on screen doesn't get the combo conversion, unfortunately. Parries the Blanka Chan, doesn't parry the light kick though.
Trade. Oh.
Ooh.
Same sequence again, but this time Big Ova gets the hit.
Right.
Second medal on board. Here comes the third.
Grab. Third medal.
Oh, it
goes for that hit grab.
Yeah, we thought we had a conversion. It looked like.
I think that might have been an attempt at a command grab. Unfortunately, getting a misinput into the hit grab.
Here we go. Poking back.
Drops the combo. Unfortunately.
This is a scary situation. You're in burnout. This is a level 2 install Super Blanka Chan. So all of a sudden the chip up is real. Just like that.
And that is going to be the set here for CoachSteve, 2-0 over Big Ova. Very solid. We saw that match. Alright, now let's get into this. Kuma and Booce. You've seen both of these players already tonight. You've seen both of them playing very solid so far. So we'll see who's able to come out on top.
Right. Gonna be battle of the top tiers right now. Gotta see if Booce has seen the Angry Birds video.
Did Angry Birds put out a Ken video?
Yeah, I know.
You did?
Yeah, I watched that one.
I need to watch that.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Angry Bird is
very insightful. A lot of little things here and there.
Oh, it's the DP, and we're gonna see the conversion here. Optimal as heck, and you're gonna get put into that terrible mix-up spot against JP. You're in the corner. Time to guess, and you're gonna get hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, guessed wrong.
Yeah. It's gonna be the first round. They're going to Kuma. See, Booce off to a much better start here, pushing Kuma towards the corner. And the throw gets tagged that time. The ODDP to check the drive rush. Gets anti-aired. ODDP to check the drive rush again. Oh my goodness.
Working out so far. There it is, the throw.
And the throw.
Now Booce in burnout, trying to find their way through. Crouching medium kick, the way.
Doesn't hit the wall and is ready for level 1 on that one. That was an amazing reaction from Booce.
Probably one of the only options that would have gotten Booce out of that situation.
Kuma opting to burn himself out. I don't know if I agree with that one.
Trying to play that full screen game. Oh my lord, the call out
here. Yeah, you can. That's actually on reaction. You can do that. The ODDP coming through to get the chip kill.
Right.
Not a whole lot you can do about that.
Yeah, no, you see JP swing the cane, you know he's going to teleport. Very smart. Here we go, take him to the corner. Standing reset.
Ooh,
chill into the target combo.
And the level 2. That's going to connect.
Just tacking on as much damage as we can. A little bit of drive gauge damage as well. And I like the meter fireball choice there too, trying to call out an OD amnesia. Check some of the ODDP.
I do like that option being represented from Booce. The ODDP to check the drive rush, because it is almost impossible to check against JP's crushing medium punch. So it's a very good awareness there.
Here we go. Booce with one on the board.
I do also want to mention the combo there that Booce killed with it's dependent on them crouching, so he was aware of the crouching state and got the light kick Jinrai conversion into the crouching jab, which it always looks so good.
This is again great high-level awareness of various situations. Stuck in the corner now. Booce weathering the storm as well as he can.
You're almost in burnout here against JP. Not really a great place. And we're going to see the punish counter. No conversion, though, from Kuma.
Goes for a desperate jump. It's easily checked to Kuma.
Ooh. Oh, goes for the crushing medium. Gets hit with the Dragon Lash. That is going to be the level 2 and the round here for Booce.
Back against the wall, found the clutch opportunity, swing back in there. Now Booce here at set point. Kuma gonna have a little bit of work to do here. Starts off great though with full screen position.
Very solid. Setting Booce back to full screen, right where JP wants him.
Looking for him.
Here gets cross, unfortunately.
That little dead zone of a spot where that crouching fear is just not able to reach that cross up distance.
And the
parry, though.
You can see the stand fierce into the heavy cane.
All right, tagging him. Let the ghost hold him down. It's like, all right, I see you can react to this. I'm gonna make you block, and then I'm gonna approach.
Base the drive reversal.
Beautiful coverage.
Jinx. All right. Ooh. All right. You're. Oh my goodness! The call out with the Dragon Lash and the DI. We're gonna see the counter DI and the burnout state here.
Yeah, no,
Definitely not looking too hot here. Yeah, I
Yep.
couldn't really do anything about that. Couldn't get the DP out quite in time
to try to close the gap.
Because Ken's run DP is projectile
immune,
so he can get that.
Yep, this can be a little hard, but you know, respect the
Very good
play.
fireball midi. I love that from Booce here. It is such a solid way to get the counterplay against JP.
Yep, and here we go, right into the level 3. We're gonna do a little bit of drive gauge damage to Kuma. Not gonna be too impactful, but the drive gauge that Booce was able to regenerate, that was the important stuff.
Goes for the DI, unfortunately. Doesn't get the connection. You can see the level 2 here.
Gonna hold here,
yeah,
jump
Booce,
back and escape.
Correct defense, jump back.
Right, now that's 2 bars a meter that Kuma's not gonna have.
DI. That's 2 bars a meter that unfortunately didn't reap any kind of benefit. Goes for the cross up on the count on the OD Tatsu. Doesn't get anything, unfortunately.
But does escape the corner, and now look where he's got Kuma.
Oh, and this
through, full combo, reset the throw.
Is going to be the game here. This isn't first to 3, right? This is just top 16. Right, Neo? That's the end.
Actually, I'm curious if, because out in just a moment.
Yeah, always good to just make sure. Definitely, one of the stronger Ken players right now. Been performing very well in online tournaments.
All right, here we go.
Definitely not a great matchup for Lily either. Once she gets that win stock on the board like Overthink got now, it makes it a little bit easier.
But Uriel waking up aggressively, demonstrating that, but iOvrthk just taking every throw attempt so far. So kind of
He's not overthinking at all.
No, seems to be just right in tune with it.
And we're gonna get the conversion into the corner. Lily, a character who does not have a DP. She has to wait for that level 1 super to be able to have a reversal.
She has it
and
here.
And the OD Condor Spire. And the overhead is going to connect. Is this going to be enough? Not quite.
No,
One more guess. And, not quite getting the anti-air, unfortunately. Uriel starting the offense.
Has to hold the Jinrise, but we trade. Now,
Jinrai is just the drive rush with the Condor dive. That was such a good call out from iOvrthk.
Yeah, Uriel wanted to approach with the drive rush to fall behind the slow Hadoken fireball, right? iOvrthk jumped, looked like they would fall back down onto the fireball itself, but instead they used the dive right then and there to change the landing timing and intercept the drive rush. But Uriel, explosive combo here, 50%. iOvrthk losing this throw quick.
And the perfect parry from iOvrthk gets the command grab. Starting up a little bit of the Winstock stuff. Gets hit, tried to reversal the Jinrai. Gets hit with the overhead. It's going to be the second round here going to Uriel Velorio.
Curious to know what iOvrthk is trying to poke out with. It was a super that just got buffered at the wrong time, so it didn't come out in full. If they're trying to jab check, right? But if you're a savvy Ken player, like Uriel no doubt is, you would use the medium Jinrai kick to get as tight of a frame shift as you can for the downward kick.
Because you get a nice little frame trap into the low off of the medium Jinrai. Goes for the forward heavy punch and gets the DI cancel. It's the Winstock, now the plus frames. You're gonna see the respect here from Uriel. Gets hit with the OD Condor Spire, now we're in burnout.
Yeah, the punish counter given that burnout situation. We chase the jump.
Lily can actually be a very scary character when you're in burnout, having to defend against her. But you know who's even scarier? It is Ken when you're in burnout. That is what iOvrthk is having to deal with right here. whiffs the DI, gets hit with the level 3. That should be enough damage to close out this
This is
first game.
raw, dude.
That was a raw, no scaling at all, 100% damage. It's gonna be a 1-0 lead here for iOvrthk.
I know, iOvrthk just playing very much in tune, kind of just knowing exactly what option Uriel wants to present. Uriel coming out of that burnout state immediately throws out a DI, and iOvrthk just jumping to avoid any sort of option that Ken could have presented. Nice.
I'm really liking that punish counter command grab. Gets the DI on the stand heavy kick. Goes for another DI to get a little bit of the drive gauge off, but unfortunately gets checked.
Trying to approach, can't.
Goes for the overhead.
Overhead. Yep, iOvrthk just blocking high, right? It's like, listen, the low's gonna combo. You're gonna launch me, it's gonna combo. If I hold back, though, that does one option that don't.
Ooh, goes for the throw, gets teched. Goes for the condor dive, but gets DP'd. And that's gonna be the stun here for Uriel. This is probably gonna be enough damage to kill the level 1. Boom, 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 and you are dead.
Uriel opting to not go for a drive rush extension, right? To try and potentially save the level 1 meter. Instead, just goes for something a little more simple. Just wants to secure the kill. I can spend a bar here. Uriel decided so.
Yeah, he wanted the OD Dragon Lash for the conversion off of the heavy Jinrai. It does more damage there than doing a drive rush conversion, I think.
Possibly so. Check out. Oh, nice perfect parry.
Perfect parry and the command grab. We're getting the Oki. Ooh.
Jump in though, big damage here.
Jump in.
Easy side swap as well.
On defense. Ooh. Gets the Condor Spire. And gets the punish counter. Oh, doesn't get the hit. Drops the driver's conversion.
Oh, that could have been on.
Velorio, no.
That could have been a crouching medium link off of that punish counter and into a full driver's conversion. That could have been the entire game, but
and the DI stun. That's going to be DP directly into the level 3. It's iOvrthk with the
combos. You can't drop it.
It's impossible to drop a DP in a level 3 unless, like, you know, maybe you haven't practiced in a long time.
You didn't roll your face hard enough on the input.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. Game 3 between these two players. Again, iOvrthk just very aware of the throws that Uriel is trying to slip in there with. But as I say it, one connects finally. And then there we go again.
OD Condor Spire. Gets 2 win stocks on the board here. Takes the plus frames. Uriel respecting the win stock store.
I want to see Uriel just take the damage that they are giving. They're trying to go for these overhead Jinrai resets, but iOvrthk blocking them every time.
And the perfect parry on the jump in. Gonna see the command grab. And the win stock. But still, you're still in the corner against Ken. Not where you want to be. Gets the... Oh my goodness, that was a great anti-air. And a conversion off of it as well. And we're gonna see the dry rush conversion off of the back heavy punch. Let's see if Uriel is able to take it back, but we got iOvrthk on set point here. Goes to the throw, goes to the parry, and gets thrown.
Yeah, no, I like this from Uriel.
Goes to the easy whip throw parry.
Waking up throw teching, and then you parry my jump and punish. I see you now, so I'm throwing you every time.
Goes for the fireball meaty to beat the possible level 1, but unfortunately mistimes it, and that is going to be the round here from Uriel Velorio. Both players on set point now, just one away from taking it.
Close round, you gotta imagine the mind games that have to be taking place at this stage of the game when it comes to plus frames. Jinrai kick catches, he just takes the damage. Right. They both jump this time.
Oh, and we're gonna see the conversion here into the Condor Spire. Now time to guess.
And too low. The pressure.
Ooh, and the check from Uriel.
Although we drop out of the DI, not sure if that's what Uriel wanted. He's gonna go for the level 3.
Get some of the drive gauge back, put yourself in a little bit of a better spot here.
Right. Fairly even life bars. I think it's slightly for Uriel.
Right.
There it is, right? We're seeing.
This might be what Uriel needs. And
but there we go again.
Gonna take a win stock here. Goes to the DI.
Checks the DI with a poke. I think it was a whiff punish, just barely out of range. Gonna spend everything.
No. Decided to burn themselves out, and Uriel is gonna be able to take that and move on to top 16 here. iOvrthk, you're still gonna have a chance down on the loser's side.
Mad crazy.
That was unfortunate.
That's it.
I didn't start. Okay. Jet, what did you say?
Lindsay said she wants to choke somebody, and Jet said me.
Man stepped up
Jet,
like
you have a
Katniss.
girlfriend. Leave that person alone.
I don't know. Listen, man, we don't need to understand the dynamics of their relationship. What we need to understand is that this overhead was meaty. That we got that link off of it.
We got the
Here comes the full combo.
conversion. And the meaty stand heavy punch unfortunately didn't react to the hit in time. But this is definitely not a great spot to be, especially as Honda, with no real good reversals. But Mangle doing a great job walking Uriel to mid-screen and getting the conversion off of the jump in. You see the butt slam and the low into the hands. Headbutt perfect parry though from Uriel. Ooh, ooh.
Some good damage. Up the corner,
And we're gonna see the meaty. Goes to the low, but gets hit with the level 1. Claps the fireball. I do like that's an option that Honda has to do with fireballs. Ooh, is this gonna be the kill? No, it's not. We decided not to do the drive rush conversion. And we're gonna get the check on the DR anyway. Close out the first round. That's a Mangle. Taking it. Ooh, great drive rush conversion there from Uriel.
Big pickup, just using the fireball immediate, approaches behind it with drive rush.
And we've got the butt slam. Guess wrong on which one it was though, unfortunately. Didn't get the perfect parry.
Yep, that's a timing thing that you have to be aware of in those situations, but still saves you some chip gauge on your drive.
It does. You gain more back than you would lose by blocking it.
Here we go.
Doesn't get the hit on the crush, but gets the hit on the throw. Or definitely something that Honda has a harder time dealing with than other characters. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Drops the conversion into the headbutt, unfortunately.
And a retreat, checks with that standing heavy kick. Oh, and there it is, big jump in.
And we're gonna see the Tatsu. Where are we going for the meaty option? We're going for the overhead, and that's gonna be the kill here for Uriel. Taking round number 2 here.
Easy kill to get after a jump in like that one. Serves the resources as well. Love to see it.
And we're gonna see the OD headbutt first time this set. You get the old get off of me. It's not a DP, just armor. All right. Very solid mid-screen play here, honestly, from Mangle. Being able to close the space against Ken is not something that a lot of Honda players are able to do. Honestly, the only person I've seen really do it is Jewelman.
Here we go.
Tried to headbutt, gets hit by the fireball, unfortunately.
Uriel just showcasing great control of the neutral, converts with the target combo, feints out again. We saw this.
Drops the combo, unfortunately. And the tech on the throw. Level 1 against the butt slam.
Reaction!
That was such a solid reaction there from Uriel. It's going to be the first game going not terribly convincingly. That was definitely a very close fight from Mangle.
It was, but that last round, just Uriel really demonstrating how much they were able to observe of Mangle's approaches and making the right reads, call-outs, and having the reactions right on deck.
All right. Uriel, only at that half drive gauge mark can be a little bit problematic for conversions. Goes to the throw tech, unfortunately. Gets hit. Now you are eating a fat combo. Blocking the stand fierce. And the DI, we're going to see the counter DI here from Mangle. Ooh, ooh. And the butt slam. Dash up. Goes to the low. Headbutt. Goes to the headbutt again. Kind of pushing Uriel into the corner. Now to the other one. It's the hit. It's the... Oh, I thought they were going to get the meaty jump in.
Little scrambly here.
Ooh,
Mangle getting the next hit. Takes a light lead. Bait the DP.
That was really, really solid there from Mangle.
And just able to recognize that Uriel, a little twitchy, a little quick on the trigger. Just like this perfect parry here. It's going to be into the corner now. Lost the round start now. Welcome to throw loops. Another one.
Mangle now very scared to
throw
tech after the conditioning that's been done by Uriel.
Yo, the straight up watch up.
Ooh. Ooh.
You know, Jude, I popping off about somebody donating to the Matcherino. Can't wait to hear about this news. Good tech.
Ooh. And the butt slam is gonna check the drive rush. We're gonna see the ODDP here from Uriel. Throw tech. Ooh. And the headbutt is gonna check the crouching medium kick. That's how you gotta kind of play Ken, folks. You just headbutt the crushing medium kick. That's just it just wins.
Can you
right
imagine just simply
Honda players
everything
have
has an answer, right? Just do the answer.
We gotta nerf Honda.
Nerf Honda.
think
see,
that's
what you're doing,
how
though.
that's just how it's got to be, you know. You're gonna see Uriel pushing Mangle towards the corner here. Perfect parry on JIMMYDR low.
One of the options you have
The
against
hands
that
here
move.
into the level 3. Burn Uriel out here. Not gonna do a whole lot of damage because it's right off of a perfect parry. But we're gonna build some of that drive gauge back, put Uriel into burnout, and take the advantage here in the mid-screen space. Gets the hit with the headbutt.
Chasing him down, Uriel.
And
Gets
gets the
DI'd
DI on
Lash.
the Dragon Lash. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And doesn't go for the kill, unfortunately. I think they could have gotten a level 1 there if they had the bar. I didn't notice.
Yeah, quite possibly so. But, you know, caught Uriel mashing on wake up, just went for a solid meeting, not really worried about any reversal threat from a burnt out Ken. And now it's game 3 between these two. There it is, that jump shimmy.
Ooh, 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 the overhead. Oh, oh, oh.
Low conversion, very consistent in that link. I mistime it frequently myself.
And we're gonna see the punish counter against the whiff throw. That is a convincing first round there. Sorry, from Uriel.
So
and we're gonna get
fast.
the punish counter. OD headbutt. I agree with that. Get off me. Comes down with a fat slap right into Ken's face. Ooh.
Medium kick into Jinrai is gonna get a conversion. Perfect
the
parry
perfect
though on
parry
the
off the
initial Jinrai
Jinrai.
kick is big.
Ooh. Ooh. Headbutt. Dash. Trying to take some space here against Uriel. Back him into the corner a little bit. Try to avoid headbutting too much so as not to get perfect parried. Ooh. Blocks the low.
Full control here from Mangle. Uriel trying to fight their way through, gets a perfect parry.
on the white headbutt. Great awareness there from Uriel.
Free side swap as well. You got great positioning here. But Mangle is
Goes
aware
to
of the
DI.
throws.
No counter DI from Mangle, but that's all right. We still take the second round here. We've got set point for both players.
Spacing just not agreeing with Uriel there, not close enough to the wall to get the wall splat. But again, these jump air shimmies working.
Ooh.
Jump shimmies. Ooh, take him through.
Yeah, the throw bait on the jump. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, we're going for it. Oh, we dropped
goes
it.
for the optimal route. Doesn't get the hit, unfortunately. Doesn't block the cross up either.
Now you're in burnout state with a raw
Drops the
jump in.
anti-air.
Goes in the DP level
The DP
3.
into
Uriel
super.
takes it.
It's going to be Uriel Velorio moving on over Mangle here. Mangle getting sent to the loser's side of our top 16. Uriel moving on to fight Booce in the winner's semifinal.
Awesome Street Fighter 6 happening here at
I don't know. I honestly don't know what you're doing.
How dare you? Just how dare you indeed. MikeX CoachSteve, though, gonna be an awesome
It's a
set.
great match. Mike switching off of the Luke, switching over to the Ken. Both characters actually he has over 2,000 MR with. He's very consistent, very good with both characters. CoachSteve, we all know him. We all love him for the Blanka.
Here we go, take him through. Corner carry
See
with that run Tatsu.
The first hit there going to Mike, and the perfect parry on the Blanka ball. Punishing with the run Tatsu, getting the safe jump.
All right, we're starting to cook out here. Trying to find the next approach.
Gets the counter hit on the low, gets the conversion. And the whiff throw is going to get punished here. And we're going to see the hit here for Mike. Optimal as hell. And the DI. CoachSteve just a little too scared to have that DI on the mind.
And there's so much mental stack within the game itself, right? Like as high level play has developed, we kind of realize that, yo, there's a lot of options I can threaten. That makes it very hard to deal with the powerful universal one. Now, both sides are sort of trading, trying to establish their own offense here. It's CoachSteve with the Blanka ball.
Ooh, that's a very solid throw bait with the neutral jump. Goes to the back medium kick, but he gets hit with the level 1 from Ken. Ooh.
Ooh. Blows here and there.
Goes to the throw, gets tacked, and we're gonna see the slide connect from CoachSteve. Checks the drive rush. And we're gonna see the slide here. I thought we were gonna need the level 1 to kill, but the slide did just as good.
Good routing there from CoachSteve, able to save the resources, sitting on 3 sticks of super meter. Gets shimmied, however.
Very good shimmy.
Catch him trying to wiggle, full conversion.
Ooh.
Just plus enough too with that standing pierce. Showing that, no, I got this timing down. I know my Oki, but there it is. CoachSteve knowing the parry.
Yeah, that meaty stand fierce is such a strong tool.
Hit on that drive reversal as well.
Gonna
CoachSteve gonna spin the
here.
level 3. Yep, just wants to get some of that drive gauge back as well as we had a great starter, right? Punishing the drive reversal. So tack on that damage, equalize the life bar, get yourself in a great position. Tries to check the
that is
jump
not good.
hook.
Is that gonna be it? Is that death? It's a late starter. It might not. Not
Oh, it
quite
isn't.
gonna
Needed the
kill.
critical art.
We're still not quite out of burnout either for Mike.
No,
CoachSteve
and
kind of
CoachSteve-
inching towards it.
Yeah, but not in it himself, so these Hadokens aren't going to be enough to kill. Goes for a DI.
Oh,
and
tries to
Coach.
get the OD ball. He knew that if he had DI'd back, he would not have been able to survive the hit. What's up?
Little bit of an eruption here, but we're all good. Game 2. MikeX up 1-0 in the set. CoachSteve trying to approach these Blanka balls. Mike. Fishing for the perfect parries.
We're back.
Any medium kick is the blow. Now we got some throw loops coming.
Yeah, the Kang Classic. Am I gonna throw you, or am I gonna do my standing medium punch? Ooh,
Whiffs the
whiffs on
overhead.
the overhead, unfortunately. We're still gonna get the conversion here. CoachSteve not looking too hot in the life department, and that should be the round here for Mike. It is putting himself on set point here.
CoachSteve going a little cold here. Has to win 2 games in a row to force a game 3 situation. I say game, I mean 2 rounds in a row. Comes rock perfect parry. That's a great way to start this comeback.
Very good way to start the comeback indeed. Get Ken in the corner.
Yeah, gets parried. You've seen that a lot tonight where people kind of have been option selecting various strike options, including drive impact with an attempt at a perfect parry. Here we go. Mike, full corner carry. Almost there now.
Yeah, the nice thing about parry is that you're not at any kind of disadvantage when you parry something, unless it's like a throw, obviously. But the frame data stays the same. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any worse. So you're able to just kind of throw that out there to avoid blocking something that could potentially put you in a really bad spot.
One of the reasons why a lot of people are considering parry to be maybe too strong of a tool, but I don't know. Everybody having a strong tool kind of equalizes the field in a lot of ways, and there's been a lot of balance and around all the system mechanics, how they play off of each other.
I feel the entire game is balanced around perfect parry as an option, which is why Honda is allowed to be the way that he is, only a -4 headbutt and a +1 butt slam. If we didn't have parry as a universal option, he would definitely be one of the best characters in the game.
I would agree with that one. CoachSteve gets the Blanka hit, tries to get the Blanka Chan, does so. Jump in, cross up, meet ODDP.
Yeah, it is quite the effective counterplay option.
With a run,
Playing very aware. Oh, and we're gonna get clipped on the drive rush, and we're spinning the level 3 here from Mike.
Trying to relieve some of the pressure on his drive gauge, put some damage on CoachSteve's right. Now you're looking at a situation where there's a block string into a stun here to try and close the set out. Catch him jumping. Set him up.
When is he gonna do it? Ooh, it's a delayed air ball from CoachSteve to catch the button there from Mike. With
there's a shimmy
that's gonna
again.
be it for CoachSteve, unfortunately. Going down 2-0 to MikeX. MikeX moving on into our top 8 section of the bracket.
From AdrianNY. Got 17th out of 117 at Carry Out Clash. 17th as well at City of Mayhem number 19. Meanwhile, Joe Umerogan won Digital Havoc just a little earlier, I believe, this week. Bulls got 17th at a very recent Tampa Never Sleep Street Fighter 6 bracket out of 230 competitors. So,
Was that Digital Havoc the World Warrior,
or? Clash Out World Warrior? See?
Was it?
Yeah, Clash Out World Warrior. Yep, it was.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I just wasn't sure.
Oh, it's all good. Good.
Off to a very strong start here for Joe. Kind of chipping Adrian down a little bit. No like huge conversions, but definitely backing him into the corner. Not quite where you want to be.
All right, trying to catch. Both sides trade, spending all their
Yeah,
drive gauge
awesome.
on every option under the sun.
Ooh, decided not to go for the DR there, but gets the DI, gets the stun, and takes the round.
Joe getting a little scrappy there. Trying to find any way to maximize the opportunity and damage.
That's hit by the overhead, unfortunately. You're eating a flash kick there. Back to full screen against Guile. Even for Luke, this is a really not so great spot to be.
press. There it is, right? The Sonic Boom. Get the check. Perfect parries. I'm tempted to. Ooh, the micro walkout. That was actually kind of sick. Adrian now has Joe cornered. What I would say.
Yeah, if he hadn't gotten back throw there.
Mm-hmm.
Inching out of the corner here, which is really good to see. Adrian not quite giving up just yet. So that level 2 is active. It can be very scary, especially when you're inching closer to burnout. Joe putting himself into burnout.
Adrian with a clutch jump, but this is gonna deal.
Oh my goodness, gets him with that. If you saw the Sonic Soul clip from the other day, we got the level 3 reaction to the Sonic Boom, going right through it, taking you to Memphis, same day shipping.
Just what a great sense of awareness too, knowing that Adrian is in that level 2, probably wants to throw out several of those Sonic Boom follow-ups that you get access to with the install super, and says, listen man, I see what you're doing, but hear me out. We got a road trip.
Yeah, road trip to Memphis.
Road trip to Memphis. Adrian taking him on an express flight upwards with the flash kick.
And
Second
another OD
serving
flash kick. I want to try and establish pressure. No, I don't know. Doesn't get the punish counter with the jump hit.
With the knee, able to stop the drive rush. Adrian trying to fight with these Sonic Booms in burnout state. Pokes up again.
What punishes the stand heavy punch?
Walks back, avoids the throw, has to hold all this pressure. Finally out of that burnout state. Go to anti-air with the crouch fierce.
All right. Ooh, Joe able to get a hit here. Start some offense. You see no beast mode baby there.
Beast mode baby.
Gets
Adrian
it with
New
the
York.
forward throw. Time to guess.
Has to do.
Goes for the DR. Oh,
autocorrect DR. All right. If only I could correct.
Yeah.
If only I could autocorrect saying Adrian Ribbon at Adrian New York every time. It wouldn't be just up here like a boob.
Well. We know who's on the stream.
Adrian New York. Adrian. Through.
Ooh, goes to the forward heavy punch. Ooh, does the light knuckle block. Unfortunately, doesn't get the punish. Right.
Fight their way through.
Ooh,
big hit
that
here.
Is gonna be
Joe.
a round here for Joe Umerogan, putting himself on set point against Adrian New York.
It's gonna be a long climb here for Adrian, but both sides full meter. All access to their resources. This is where Street Fighter 6 is at its most tense. The anti-air gets completely jumped in on. Full combo. Take him to the corner. Throw loop time.
Level 3.
Back
That
was
huge.
huge.
The punish counter throw. That was really, really big for Adrian.
Yeah, but not able to get any sort of meaningful offense start. It's another jump in as Joe
This is
Umerogan.
gonna be the game here for Joe Umerogan. Gets the heavy flash knuckle. Gets the level 3. You're going to Memphis, and Joe is going to top 8.
Adrian New York sent down into the loser side of the bracket, has to win one more set to qualify into the loser side of top 8. Joe Umerogan on his first stream appearance of the evening. I need some food.
Need some caffeine.
I need a banana.
A little bit of potassium. All right, we got the Ken Mirror, we got Uriel Velorio, we got Booce. So this is all gonna be first of 3. Very solid neutral play here from both players. Just kind of throwing the fireballs, throwing out the run heavy kick. We're gonna see the first big hit here from Booce. Drive rush conversion off of the crushing medium kick, and we're gonna see the throw on the parry, free 20% there, and out on the back dash. That is very, very good call. Right.
Cool stuff. Throw tech though from Uriel as Booce Lee trying to establish corner dominance here in the battle of the Kens.
Ooh, the drive reversal gets blocked though. You can see the side switch and the burnout. This could be what Uriel needs to take this round back.
I think Booce Lee was trying to autopilot some sort of DI punish there after a perfect parry, but because all the attempts went through, the DI came out as a drive reversal. Luckily for Booce, didn't really lead to a disasterful scenario. Still able to win that round, but something to note of going forward.
All right, more classic Street Fighter Shuttle gameplay. Hadoken.
Oh, we tried to get fanciful with it. Standing reset,
Goes
throw
to
escape.
the throw.
Listen, I play this character too. I know the tricks. I know the jutsu.
We got a Ken player in here? Boo.
We got another throw.
I say that and I play JP, but you know. I dropped him. It's okay. I dropped him for Rashid.
Listen, I play Ken, but I still can't get out plat with him.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to break that
the game.
1650 MR threshold with Rashid.
Oh, well, that would be dope.
Would be nice. Ooh. Oh, gets the trade on the 0 on block. Ooh. Alright. Booce looking in a really solid spot here, but nobody really getting any conversions. Just need that one crushing medium kick.
Yeah, burnout, drive rush.
Ooh,
Try to
there's the
poke
crushing
out.
medium kick from Uriel. And gonna get the full conversion. He's gonna get around here going to Uriel Velorio.
It looked like Booce Lee had like the run inputted in between those block screens. Not sure what they were trying to press, if that was what they intended to get, but here we are.
Could have been trying to press light kick to call something out.
Possibly. Here we go.
Maybe fat fingered a run input. I don't know what they play on, so.
Controller is something that you always got to consider with what a player can do or what they struggle with or anything like that. Here we go.
Yeah,
Open
I know for a
gameplay.
fact that I fat finger a bunch of stuff on pad, so. Who gets
Oh,
the
a crouching medium kick into a running overhead reset. That was gross. But now Booce Lee in burnout has the corner position though. Just needs one really good hit into level 3
gets
to
the
close
check
us
on the
out.
Dragon Lash, the standing light kick. I did not know that could check.
Trying to shimmy here. Uriel not biting though, but trying to fight his way out.
Playing
with his fist.
straight nooch. Gets the Dragon Lash. Thrown into the corner here.
Booce Lee in a bad spot, but not really willing to try and bet the game on a reversal DP or a super after that plus on block Dragon Lash.
Ooh, gets the light Dragon Lash. Ooh, alright. It's gonna be the level 3 here from Uriel, getting himself out of burnout. Keeping Booce in burnout. This could be the game here for Uriel. Just inching out of burnout here. Now we're out.
No any here.
A couple OD fireballs is what we need.
Yeah, but really not pushing anything. Again, closes the gap with a drive rush.
See if Booce is able to call anything out. Doesn't get the reversal against the Jinrai overhead.
Just Booce being incredibly respectful of the offense coming out from Uriel. Not really trying to find a moment to reversal, right? Like, because that's the thing, right? You could just say, you know what, I'm going to put the round right here. I'm going to send it with like a DP or something that could have closed it out. But no, just being very patient and slow and not contesting something like Jinrai, which even though you're in burnout, if you got a reversal super on your deck, like that is an option that you should be representing if you're able to correctly identify which Jinrai is coming through. But it's all hard to do in the moment. You're calculating so many things.
And the back throw into the corner here.
Blocks the overhead, perfect parry back. Booce Lee not losing any momentum. Double dash, baits the DP. We've seen Uriel be aggressive like that. Run Tatsu starter. Hello?
Hey, getting him on the punish counter lets you convert afterwards, so.
You're so cool.
Yeah, we're gonna see the cross cut there from Booce, taking the first round of game number 2.
Fight their way through.
Ooh,
Jump in,
and we're gonna
punish,
counter.
but
No conversion though.
parry. DP, there it is. Booce Lee.
And the Dragon Lash, plus frames. Drive rush, guesses correct on the throw. Dragon Lash.
This is the perfect parry.
Ooh. Who's kind of getting out nooched here. See if they're able to take it back.
Throw loop time.
Throw loop time. Doesn't go for the throw tech. This is going to be the round here probably for Uriel. Oh, drops the Jinrai combo though. Gets the throw anyway.
Worked out as a drop opportunity.
Through the drop combo combo.
It's the American way. But you know, I don't think
We're going to go directly into the level 3 here.
Go, take him up. Booce Lee. Can probably spend a drive. Yep.
Really early establishing the pressure in the corner here.
Good parry there. Booce Lee misses an anti-air opportunity. Here we go. Now gets himself. Nice, good DP. I've always been impressed with like Booce Lee's just solid fundamental Street Fighter game.
And we're gonna have the level 1 here. Is that gonna be the game going to Booce? It is. We got 1, 2, 1 here. Booce to Uriel Velorio.
Neither one of these Ken players wants to acquiesce to the other. They both equally believe that they deserve the spot in winner's final. That just means we're gonna get some hype gameplay going forward here. Check them with the crouching. Uriel. Ooh, the green gi.
Ooh. It's the back throw on the parry. Very
It's a
good call out
monster
here.
round from
Oh
Uriel.
my god. That was insane from Uriel there.
Trying to put on a speed running clinic here for the KnightNJ match. Uriel. See if he's able to continue this one through. No. Booce leaving
Gets the hit on the Dragon Lash and reacts in time to get the DP conversion.
Taking advantage of the forced knockdown state. You are able to juggle after that one if you got the move with the right property. Containing Uriel so far.
Gets the
there it is.
And that's going to be the burnout here for Booce. Ooh. Meeting with the Dragon Lash, that was so good. Right into the level 3, build some of that drive gauge back, keeping Booce in burnout. This could create a guess for game situation.
I think Booce wanted to check a walk back shimmy on that last focus enemy, instead got low crushed by the Jinrai needy.
And the crosscut DP. It's going to be the third game going pretty convincingly there to Uriel Velorio going up 2-1. We'll see if we're able to bring it back in this fourth game here.
Right now, Uriel the one showing off the fundamentals, and Booce Lee busting out. It seems like the players have reversed their energies.
Right into the corner, you're sailing, stay standing, and we get the throw. Throw loop time. Nice tech.
We take the first one. Yo, we barely made that whip. That was sick.
That was a very, very good bait there from Booce. Uriel in a really tough spot here immediately. And we're going to see the light kick connect.
Beautiful offensive chaining there from Booce Lee, picking great buttons to check out on the ranges, right? We saw the standing light punch into the standing light kick. DP's deep moment.
Ooh,
and there we go.
Punish counter on the Dragon Lash. Gonna get the run DP. Ooh.
You get the shimmy initially, right? Like the mind games are taking full effect. Perfect parry on wake up.
Oh my goodness.
DP from Booce? Are you real?
He knew that he wouldn't be able to get anything there, so he threw out the ODDP.
He was able to react to the perfect parry, right? And just go, hold up, my best shot right now is like either he gets something, I don't get this out, or I'm
going to level 1. Oh my god. We thought that previous game was convincing from Uriel. That was super convincing from Booce. Oh my god.
Why are they jobbing each other? I need y'all to stop this thing, man. Like, this is so anime. It's illegal, man. It's Street Fighter.
We're moving into our first game 5 of the tournament tonight.
And our first top 8 set as well.
Absolutely.
Indicator of more to come.
And
Booce Lee, oh my lord.
Punishing again with the front tatsu.
Ooh. Full combo here as well. Massive damage. And I like that Uriel, not afraid to send it again.
Absolutely. It might not have worked the first time, but it did work the second time.
And now just like that, right, we saw Uriel down in this situation before and getting all this momentum here. Booce Lee gets caught trying to wiggle. ODDP, yes!
ODDP on the Jinrai, putting himself in set point situation.
Doesn't matter if it's light or medium Jinrai, you can always punish it with an invincible reversal if you're blessed enough with it. So Booce Lee calls it out, does not let Uriel get that pressure for free.
So, you know what? I'm gonna put some money on the table here. Throw out a DP.
Only real option Ken has to do to deal with that is to go for the very slow combo. We got the extra little hit right there.
Weird side switch on the run tatsu. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
There's a lot of ways that you can set it up to very much be intentional, but you know, in my experience, sometimes getting that last hit to combo and get yourself some strong Oki can be a little finicky.
It seems like it's a very strict window.
Here we go, Jinrai.
Get some of that drive gauge back, take some of Uriel's away, put himself in a better spot.
Yep, critical art available for Uriel, so by no means is this set over.
We can turn any hit into a possible comeback situation.
And there it is, Booce Lee!
That's going to be Booce taking it 3-2 over Uriel Velorio, moving on into the winners finals of our bracket tonight.
Use the Ken who was...
This is that Deznere. Okay, I know who this is. I'm stupid.
Very strong player. But of course, the same thing could be said about Mangle's Honda. Definitely not something that is an eye roll in any way. We'll see. Ooh, very good round start here from Deznere, taking the approach. Just kind of cornering Honda here, going for the throws. Hits the heavy punch. Time to guess. All right. Oh, and gets the headbutt. Kind of walking out of the corner here, pushing Deznere back into that mid-screen space where Honda's a little more comfy. But now we're going into the opposite corner. We go coast to coast here. Okay, the Tatsu and the perfect pair on the crouching medium kick. Alright, and we're gonna see the drive rush into the burnout here from Deznere, but that's alright. We hit the overhead immediately, take the first round. Deznere at that advantage. No anti-air from Deznere there, but we do see the drop, unfortunately, from Mangle. Now you're gonna take the knockdown, you get the throw. Into the corner you go. Crouching medium kick. Doesn't get the hit against the dive kick though. Baits the throw. We are optimal as hell. And we're gonna see the level 3. I don't think this is gonna be quite enough to kill here, but we are gonna have that buff active, or it is gonna kill. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna scale a little worse.
Kimberly.
Very good run start headbutt here from Mangle. We get the perfect parry from Deznere into the corner. And again, doesn't check the dive kick, unfortunately. Goes to the headbutt, gets the trade though. Keeping Mangle in the corner. Butt slam. And the command grab. Gonna get the dash up. Nope, just drive rush. Oh, get the sweep there. That was an interesting choice, but it worked. Mangle taking the pressure in the corner again now. Let's hit with the heavy punch. No conversion though. Goes for the OD butt slam. Oh my god. Gets anti-aired. Gets hit with the OD hit grab. And you are dead off of that. Oh my god. Tries to check a drive with the stand heavy punch. Just a little bit too early on that, unfortunately. Alright, now we're going to see the conversion here into a forward heavy kick, but we got the level 1 coming out from Mangle. No, not quite yet. Alright, it's kind of keeping Deznere in the corner, but Deznere jumping out. On no real way to contest the cross jump. Alright. Butt slam to beat the dive kick from Kimberly. Deznere getting really close to burnout here. Can't really afford to block too much. Mangle getting the jump and getting the conversion into the headbutt, taking the round. Good headbutt to check the DR. And the conversion. Deznere gets put in the corner here. We're gonna get the punish counter on the stand heavy punch. Going directly into level 3, chip away a little bit of that drive cage. Get some of ours back. Mangle starting off this round really strong. And we're gonna get the punish counter butt slam. That's gonna be math for Deznere. That is gonna be 1-2-1. Defensive start here from Mangle, just kind of jumping back, but unfortunately gets caught with the slide from Deznere. Trades the headbutt with the medium kick. Oh my god. And now we're in the corner. You gotta guess a lot against Kimberly, so I'll blame him for one of the headbutt there. Start the offense. Gets thrown. Plus, oh, tries to challenge the plus on block with the crushing medium punch.
All right, game 2 or game 3?
We are on game 3. The score is 1-1 right now.
Heard. Mangle on the win streak. Deznere trying to get things started.
Deznere took the first game pretty convincingly, but Mangle definitely got the comeback on the second game and has been performing relatively well in this first round of the third game.
Yeah, cornered so far, not quite in burnout yet, so plenty of opportunities for Deznere to escape. Nice anti-air there.
Very good about getting that drive rush into
oh my god, that
rushing heavy punch anti-air. This is gonna kill, yes. Deznere is incredibly optimal. I had the privilege of watching him on the CT3 stream over on T3's channel this past Wednesday. It's a Connecticut only online bracket, which is honestly really, really fun to watch.
See that? Here we go. Huge jump in punish here from Mangle.
Huge punish.
Yeah, but let a little bit of it go, it seems, and so now Deznere gets a chance to play.
And
throw to punish the perfect parry.
Ooh. And the tick throw gets teched.
Oh, but the anti-air. Actually, so sick.
Goes to the plus streams, but gets hit by the wake up super. Mangle says, you know, it's not happening. Goes to the butt slam, gets hit by the OD dive kick, unfortunately. Deznere opting not to spend the level 3, even though this.
I think they only have level 2 of it.
Oh, this, you're right.
Yeah, because they did the level 1 there. So, not sure if the level 2 was something that they could have comboed
the level
there,
2 would
but
not have hit there. No.
Yeah, so that's why they went for the level 1. And oh, the
can catches the head. Oh my god.
Another
That
game
was
5.
insane.
Actually, so crazy, man. That's some really cool shit.
This
Game
is only
5 situation. Game 4, excuse me. That's right, because that was game 3, right?
Yes.
So it's 2-1 now,
So
Deznere.
it's 2-1 now for Deznere. Yes.
Catch him. Coming through, goes for a standing reset. Mangle holds their ground, was able to poke out. That will end the pressure for Deznere. Now we're seeing Mangle gets perfect parried. Deznere. You're gonna turn back.
All right. See overhead. Oh,
Fine,
headbutts
Deznere
the
going
throw. That was a really good call out.
Yeah, just covering some options that Kimberly could presented there.
Backdash.
Oh,
Parry's level
parry
1.
on the
This
super.
is probably going to be death here for... Yep, it's going to be death for Mangle. He could have killed without the super here. But Deznere, unfortunately, wasn't quite able to get into that route.
Right, so either way, I think you're happy to sort of spend 2 bars to be at set point here on the top 8 loser side.
It's true.
Like,
If
you
you
know, I don't
lose
need
this,
to
you go home.
Pretty much. Get the throw. Deznere starting off some offense. Reversal
OD
armor,
headbutt.
though.
That's the first one of the set tonight.
That's crazy. You waited all the way till game 4 to pull that out of the toolbox.
It is a very inconsistent reversal, to be honest. It gets beaten out by a lot of different things that Kimberly has access to. So, here, very solid play from Mangle. And it's a defensive jump back, bait Deznere into doing something, get the headbutt.
Frame traps. Baits the throw as well. Mangle is worried about something that just isn't making an appearance here. Is put into the yellow health bar.
Gets the DI, and we're going to get the
throw.
OD Azuna drop. We're going to see the OD Tatsu. Would have gotten the level 2 there. That's going to be Deznere moving into, what is that, winners semis
Losers
now?
quarterfinal.
Oh, yeah, losers, sorry.
Losers quarterfinals now, so guaranteed 5th place finish for Deznere. Woo. But, you know, you could stretch it out through a day, potentially, or, like, you know, do different things at different times. But it's, and as a TO, you can see where the player is. You can be like, yo, I need you to go there right now. I got to go to the bathroom. All right, go ahead. Take your time, whatever. But
yeah,
with online and not being able to have that physical connection to really see what's going on, it does raise a couple of questions of like, okay, well, what's like an acceptable bit of etiquette, especially once you get to a point where it's like, you know, what happens if 2 tournaments start at the same time? You got 2 different grand finals happening at the same time, and a player's in both of them. It's like, well, one of you's got to wait. Like, how do you navigate that?
Yeah.
Those are questions that
one of the nice things about offline tournaments is they tend to make it so that can't happen.
Yep.
Which is nice, but that's not really something you can do with online brackets because these things can take really long, or they can end like nothing.
Yeah,
it just depends on how the games go.
Depends on how the games go, and as well as just like how things are ran and what other conflicts and things have happened way through. But speaking of
ran, Jimmy just got ran that first round. That level 1 from CoachSteve. And the charged OD Gladius taking away 30% of your health there.
Right, CoachSteve now cornered, trying to
on the
navigate
defense.
Gets checked by the armor.
Goes for the OD up ball. Get off of me. Gets hit with the DI against the wall, unfortunately.
Smack him down, hit him up.
It's the
safe jump setup.
Goes for the safe jump, but goes for the man grab on landing instead. New CoachSteve is going to respect it. Very solid second round there from Jimmy.
Yep, it's violence under here. There's 2 very explosive characters.
You got the beast from the jungle and the big woman. Good punch.
All catharsis from here.
Ooh, the Scutum to break the OD electricity and get the Blanka Chan off the screen. Ooh. Charges the Gladius just a little bit too much.
CoachSteve and Burnout is going to buff himself up with that install super, so has multiple Blanka balls to play with. Oh my lord, the
wow,
defense.
That cross was insane. Jimmy is crazy for blocking that.
Gotta be built differently to get this far into these stacked events.
And we're gonna go right into the level 3 here. Build a little bit of drive gauge back. Put Steve against the wall. This is a guess for game situation. If you get hit here, you're dead.
Right. Does have that.
But gets the counter DI.
Precisely.
Ooh, doesn't opt for the side switch. We dropped it earlier. We didn't want to risk the game on that.
Catch him again. Jimmy.
Is CoachSteve able to
wiggly on
take
this
this game back?
All right. Now we're just playing very slow.
We are playing straight, just walk.
This is advanced footsies where you don't even do anything.
Goodness.
Oh my lord, the armor check.
Oh my god, the armor on the OD up ball.
What a read by Jimmy.
That was an
now,
insane read.
Now, I had to remind y'all, we've been watching some best of 5 sets.
We're backing out. This one is going to be best of 3. This is first 2-2.
Yep. First to 2. Back out real quick, taking a quick breather. Don't think these two played a game off stream. Don't think that's what happened, so.
What?
No, I'm saying that I don't think these two played off stream.
I thought you were saying.
Like, you know, it's like, you know, they backed out. I was like, oh, you know, like, part of me went like, oh, did they play one game and Jimmy won that? And I was like, oh, 2-0, GG. It's like, no, we're seeing it all.
We had to take a quick water break, a little bit of a breather. It's another one of those really nice things about offline events is that you can say like, hey, just give me a second, I need to drink some water. Ooh.
Where are you going?
Especially against the parry, that command grab really does not feel good.
All right, trying to find the next location. CoachSteve once again corner, gets caught by the Gladius, trying to jump out. Blanka ball baited. One more round is all Jimmy needs.
Yeah, this is set point here for Jimmy. Trying to put some Marisa representation in top 8. Ooh. Actually, we already have Marisa representation with MacsSama, I forgot.
Well, second run, right? You know, we gotta balance
reset.
it out with the Kens, right? There's 2 Kens in top 8. We need 2.
The overhead and the conversion into the level 3. That's going to be the perfect here. And the set for JIMMYDR moving on over CoachSteve 2-0. CoachSteve unfortunately unable to pull out the win there, but making it to 13th is not bad at all. Horrible matchup for Ken, I don't think. I don't personally like it with Rashid, and they play a little similar, so.
Right.
All right, let's see here. Who is the better bully? Immediately starting off with a perfect parry from MacsSama. And the wake up charge Gladius. Ooh.
Right.
Charges this Gladius, but gets called out with the low.
Alright, trying to find the next opportunity here. MacsSama on PC with our purple. So. Right, yep. And then Jimmy, who's playing on crossplay, so probably on a PlayStation Network account.
Yeah, I believe Jimmy does play on PlayStation.
Which, you know what? Honestly, so, hot take. I think that as we go into rollback netcode, playing on console, if you are a tournament player and you're going out to offline majors or events, if that, then it's probably more optimal for you to buy the console version. Like, just play on the tournament standard, right?
I play on PC, but I'm not a competitive enough player that that it matters, because like I'll get top 8 at the local, but I'm usually not making it past like 4th.
Right, yeah. And again, like, I think if you're someone who is like, you know, hyper competitive about it, whether that's like you're one of the best players in the country, or like that's something that you're very passionate about, it's like trying to pursue and grind like that, I think there's a case for it. But if you're someone who just wants to play the game and you want to enjoy it the way you have to, or you don't own those systems or anything like that, then, you know, PC's more than fine. It's just great that we can all be included together, and that we finally are getting these quality of life things for fighting games. Rounds are all tied up between these two.
Yeah, we've got 1 round apiece each, and both players not really taking any kind of an advantage here. It's kind of going back and forth. Good check on the command grab there. One of the things with Street Fighter V is that in tournament, most people, you played on PS4, which was horrible.
Of course.
PS4 was a terrible, terrible system for competition. Ooh, we're gonna go right into the level 3 here. Put an absolute truckload of damage on the board. MacsSama really not looking too high here, but we have CA. We get 1 hit into CA. It is death for sure.
Armor
Get the charge
breaker
Gladius on the DI.
Yep, one of the things about Marisa, she's got tools to deal with drive, impact, even when she is in burnout. So, one of the strengths of this character. Oh, nice anti-air check.
She's got multiple tools to deal with DI when she's in burnout, which is really nice, especially for a character that can struggle in the corner, just like her.
Right, here we go.
Ooh.
Now both players in
Goes on to
burnout,
but puts Jimmy into burnout as well.
yeah, but you know, honestly though,
Whips the
MacsSama,
Spartan kick. That's gonna be the first game here going to Jimmy.
one of the reasons you saw that jump from Jimmy is that Marisa's anti-air options are a little bit lacking. They either require you to get some armor off with a Gladius, or you have to be really quick with the trigger. You don't have something as deep as a reaction like a Shoryuken to really deal with it.
Her Crouch Fierce isn't a terrible anti-air, it's just very slow.
Yep. So you gotta be really on point with those.
Ooh. Right. We're gonna see the Scudam checking on the drive rush there. Oh, it doesn't react to the hit, goes for the Superman punch instead. That's gonna be the round here probably for MacsSama. This is just one touch, yeah. We just need a little bit of a tickle.
Good chase on the jump as well, just able to quickly bat Jimmy back down to the ground. And MacsSama trying to get in there. Checks him with that crouching fierce.
Goes to the level 2 reversal, hits on the throw. Ooh.
I like this from MacsSama, trying to seize the momentum back.
Oh, tries to scoot him, but gets hit with the command grab and gets baited on the jump.
Yo, I swear, these Marisas have spent more time in burnout than with a full drive gauge meter.
That was so good, knowing that he was going to call it out with a Gladius there. And the whip punish on the Spartan kick with that stand fierce. Very quick game number 2 here going to MacsSama. One game on the board for each. Yeah, we call that straight nooch.
Reversal armor.
Goes for
check him with a throw. Yeah, both immediately. 10 seconds in the round, they only have 2 bars of drive gauge left apiece. They're just so aggressive with their options, and you know, oh my god.
Goes to the DI, gets the hit. Ooh, 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 ooh.
One more mix up, all you need.
Back fierce. Oh my god. Got Jimmy with the offense immediately here. And picking out the charge OD Gladius with his own Gladius. It is important in the mirror to keep in mind the speed of the different Gladius moves.
Oh my god, it's just
Gladius.
It's just, they're just stabbing each other.
Very good Scudam. We knew that MacsSama was going to check on the landing there.
Right.
Jimmy is trying to build that last little bit of bar.
3 bars here for Jimmy. Be patient with it until.
And that's going to be game 2 going to Jimmy here. It's going to be 2-1. See if Jimmy's able to take the set or if MacsSama is able to kind of bring it back a little bit and take the next 2 games.
Well, I have to see. We've had 1-3-1 so far in this top 8. We've also had another game go all 5 games, so about the Marisas. I'm hoping these players are aware that it is a first to 3. Might just be going for a quick breather.
Taking a little bit of a...
Oh yeah, no, he thinks it's over. No, get back in there. You got 1 more. 2-1. You're on top 8. TPOA. Okay. All right, now we have to see though, right? Like if Jimmy
was trying to duck MacsSama.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Can't
That's
be
the accusation, right?
Yes.
We have to see though, you know,
ducking accusation.
Well, you know, how these 2 are going to play off of that one, right? Like Jimmy might have already mentally checked out and has to kind of find the groove once again, potentially so, or you know, so far it seems like he's just right back to business.
And the OD Gladius to beat out the stand heavy punch.
Well, we wake up jab, we called out some fake Okazemi possibly, but already in burnout. Throw, another throw, burnout again, command throw.
And MacsSama
looking angry.
Doink.
Oh, it's on!
You tried to duck me? That's not happening.
Bro, that was like 4 throws in a row, just complete savagery.
Ooh, good opening here from Jimmy. See if he's able to turn it into more.
Good
anti-airs with the quarter circle back, and we're gonna get the level 2 reversal against the overhead there.
Very nice stuff from MacsSama. Jimmy's gonna be able to stop the jumps with his own. And we're trying to play some footsies. Let the Gladius armor speak.
Tries to throw the Scudam, but unfortunately it whiffs. Both players in burnout now. Charge Gladius beating out the stand heavy punch, but with a Charge Gladius beating out the Spartan kick as well. Got the Superman punch plus on block.
Trying to get in.
Charge Gladius super plus.
All right, and they're both out of burnout.
Ooh, and
Armor
the charge
Gladius.
OD Gladius. It's going to be game 4 going to MacsSama. We have a game 5 final game situation here.
Right. Jimmy lost track of where they were in the bracket. Called GG's. One game too soon. Now it'll be MacsSama delivering that farewell. Let's see. The jump.
Very good OD Gladius.
Feels like after that first round in game 4 for MacsSama, throws have been a lot more pivotal for these two fighters, and they're both on the lookout for it.
Ooh, and that is a very quick round 1 for MacsSama, putting himself at set point here. See if Jimmy's able to defeat these ducking accusations.
MacsSama not letting him get away with this. You can see that these are all strikes right now. All right. A little bit of slow.
Both players
here,
just kind of playing really cautious here. They don't want to let the other get any kind of an opening. Gets the overhead and gets the low afterwards. Baits
Jump,
the
what a
sputum.
bait!
Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh.
Less.
Ooh.
Trying to force burnout.
Ooh.
We do get there. It's very scary
You're in
territory.
burnout. This is not where you want to be.
No, no. When do we see a reversal?
Drive impact is an option. Ooh.
Oh, but we got airheaded, so now we get this situation. Command throw from
command grab. Come on.
All right, Jimmy. Looking
See if
for
we're
some
able to
kind
put
of
this
escape.
into a final round.
Getting back to the slow play. Until
doesn't get
a bit
the
of
punish.
movement. Caught him low.
We're gonna see the level 3 here from Jimmy.
Yeah, you have to force this last round situation here. It's game 5. Loser goes home. All right, now it is full super meter for MacsSama. Jimmy,
We do have that
no meter
super
to
meter advantage. Getting the OD Superman punch. We're getting the Gladius there as well. Oh, gets the
Armor.
hit with the charge. Gladius against the
It was
jab.
looking like a
That is
murder.
going
A
to be the
massacre in
game
the
here
ring.
for Jimmy. Perfect to seal out the game 5 final round. MacsSama, unfortunately, unable to take that last round. JIMMYDR was not ducking.
I said GG's.
Hey, he said it. Let's see.
Here we go. So
Deznere's
this is
able
the
to
run back. The
take
run back
the
from
W.
winners round 2. There's just a second. Mike going on with the Luke. Deznere with this Kimberly. Gonna have to see. Look at that Masters LP, bro.
Got 152,000 LP. That is quite a lot.
Yeah, now that's not the MR rating, mind you.
If someone reaches 152,000 MR, they're cheating.
Just look straight up. That or we just go, oh, it's Daigo?
people
All right,
are-
that makes sense.
If people, no, Daigo is struggling to keep 2,000 right now.
Right, makes sense.
Daigo watch confirm.
Yeah, just, new game. And, it's a different age of fighting games, too.
Gets
There's a
the
lot of talent
overhead
out
with
there.
the Tatsu
Here we go.
and the overhead with the back heavy kick. Oh my
but the
goodness, the miss
throw,
input.
the active defense there from Mike. Able to check. Here we go. Couch
And that's going to
wiggling.
be the round here for Mike. That was very, very solid.
Just one back throw was all it took to completely reverse the situation. Deznere going to lose round 1 from a winning position. Now, once again, gets Mike cornered. Back throw there from Mike.
Ooh, does the target combo. That's not something that we see every day.
No, something that you got to be careful with Kimberly on block with. Throw. All right. Throws are going kind of hard right now.
Ooh, get the throw again. The threat of the hit from Kimberly is enough to make you not want to tech like all too often. Oh, this might actually be the round here for Mike. We are optimal as hell. Getting the heavy knuckle into the level 3. You are going directly to Memphis. Take your graffiti elsewhere.
All right. Game 1 over to Mike.
Very solid chunk from Mike. So you want the run back? You want to challenge me?
Really, I think a big factor here has been Mike's defense so far. escaping some of these throws, able to kind of stop the offense. But Deznere also keeping things a little too loose, right? We saw a wake-up mash there from Mike, able to completely escape the throw loop situation Deznere had them in.
Ooh, we're gonna get the punish counter on the stand medium punch. We had the conversion there as well into the crouching jab. We woke up parry and got thrown. The backdash into the back throw.
Now we're gonna get the combo right here. We keep the meaty correct this time.
And the safe jump. And the plus frames.
And more plus frames here. Frame trap. Not able to kill. The perfect parry though. Oh,
doesn't get the conversion. Okay. But it's okay. We might have been a little bit of spaghetti there, but it's alright. We got the meatball. We got the meatball.
It's all over the floor. So we had broom.
just a bit. It's alright, yeah, we had a dustpan.
Dustpan and broom, we got that cleaned up real quick. Deznere now. Again, starting off super strong. It's just Deznere's been winning a lot of these opening round situations and getting Mike into the corner, but it's just closing out. Here comes an important
Mike's Luke is so solid, it just causes you to lose steam so quickly sometimes.
And now you gotta escape, and here we are. Deznere eats the blow, gets thrown.
Ooh. Plus frames. Yeah, takes the throw, doesn't want to press there. I don't blame him. Ooh, and that is going to be the round here from Mike. Into the level 3. We're going to Memphis once again.
Taking 2 trips, man. Just like, get back in the car. I'm not done with you.
The Buckler Company is paying for your 2 trips to Memphis. Let's see, are you going to get a 3rd trip? Maybe?
We have to see right now, again, like Deznere just not able to close out these leads that they established for themselves early on. Instead, it's Mike demonstrating high-level Luke offense.
Oh my goodness, Mike with the devastating offense right here. And we get the meaty, oh my god. Decides not to spin the bar.
Oh,
and we get the call out. Oh my god, the reversal cross Tatsu.
Baiting the dragon punch as well. Deznere, are you able to make comebacks like Mike? Can you cook like that?
Oh my god, the regular DP. The regular DP.
They ran into it. They just had to wait and bait. That was theirs, but no.
Jet Black is loving that play right now. That man does raw regular DP all the time.
I mean, you know, it worked out. It's going to call out a couple of those options Kimberly presents in that situation. Standing in the
good check from Deznere. Start up the offense, goes to the throw, gets the tech. Whiffs a DP, but doesn't get the punish.
There was no punish available. Perfect parry was there. Level 3 reversal on the drive rush.
Into a level 3. We're changing the music a little bit.
Listen, man.
Putting a new tape in the Walkman.
Listen, man. I'm powered down when I don't got my jam. All right? Frame trapped.
You know, I will say people dunk on the soundtrack for this game a lot. Oh, we're going to Memphis.
Yo, wait a minute.
Yeah, this is
close. This is close.
You picked the wrong.
Yeah. Oh my god!
He sent him to Memphis twice and said, stay there. That is a convincing 3-0 for MikeX over Deznere. Very
massive. But you know, I mean, shout out to Deznere again. Like, that was such an incredible run. Like,
right, we got Ken Marisa, we got Uriel Velorio versus JIMMYDR.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
All right, here we go. Green gloves, green gi.
Ooh, Superman punch right through the fireball.
All right, gotta be a little careful with the fireballs here with Ken.
Goes for the command grab immediately. Representing that option early is very important. Get people to respect your offense.
Going for some parries here. We're able to jump and escape. And now Uriel has to demonstrate their own offense. Jump shimming, one of their favorite tools.
Ooh. The DP, immediate stand fierce. Gets the low, no conversion though. There's the conversion.
Here it is.
Ooh.
Full extension as well.
Ooh. Level 1. That's going to be the first round here, going to Uriel Velorio.
Leaving nothing up to chance right there. Might have been possible for heavy DP to be enough to kill, but you got the bar meter. You only spent 1. You're Ken Masters. You built 2 in a single round. You'll do it again.
Ken can build more than 2 in a single round.
Oh, exactly. Here we go. All right.
Goes to the DI on the Spartan kick. Goes to the run Tatsu, or the run Dragon Lash, and drops the input, unfortunately. It's okay because we got Jimmy pressing a button against the jump. Goes for the scoot him, gets thrown. And the DI scoot him through it. Ooh.
Back him down. This is aggressive Marisa gameplay. Check him with that. Run up. Now we're in burnout as well.
Hit.
It's a little scary for Uriel here.
Yeah, burnout against Marisa is not where you want to be, but we have the life lead, and we can see Uriel absolutely buffering the hell out of super, so there will be no Superman punches coming through.
Nope, there's the DI.
Doesn't get it against the DI. Gets the Superman punch there.
And now he survived that
Uriel
situation.
is going to get the
Medium
conversion
kick.
into the level 3. Don't need to sit down and shut up.
All right, game 1 over to Uriel, but it's back and forth between these two so far. We'll have to see if either of them is going to etch out any sort of momentum from this game 2. Dragon Lash to Inner's brother.
I thought that had armor.
Once it gets a little late in the activation frames, I think it drops.
Oh, it does? Okay. That's good to know.
I won't check
And the
that.
Gladius. It'll probably say it on full meter.
Here we go. Take him through.
You
Tick
get the throw. And the
Uriel.
DI.
Absolutely clean, dominant round right there. Riding the momentum from his game 1 victory. Oh, what an evasion.
Oh, doesn't get the conversion, unfortunately.
Oh, instead now it's going to be Jimmy's turn. He's going to catch a button. Gladius through the Hadokens.
And
Tipper.
that one's going to hit, though.
Their own DI back here.
Doesn't get the back heavy punch, unfortunately. Would
But
have been able to
still
kill
full
there.
control.
Oh, and the
Checks.
check on the drive rush is going to be enough to give that round to JIMMYDR.
Super close one there, but Jimmy able to once again maintain control. Really didn't give an opportunity for Uriel to escape that corner. Reversals with the armor. Takes a turn. Takes the throw. We're awake over here.
Good Superman punch. Trying to get through, trying to call it a fireball there. Get a little bit of space, especially against Ken. It can be very, very hard for Marisa to approach. Fresh Gladius, but it gets punish countered. Into the run Tatsu. And the throw on the wake up there. Wake up with the scoot into the overhead. No punish though from Uriel.
Oh, you know.
And a scoot again. Back throw into the corner you go.
Possibly should have looked for the low Scootum right there to call out.
Oh, just barely
Jimmy
hits.
Catches a jump with the Dragon Lash.
Goes to the throw, gets baited. That is Uriel going up 2-0 now in this loser's quarter.
So note on failings, the Superman punch, the armor startup and duration vary based on the strength of the move. Light version has 6 frames startup, 5 active frames. Medium has 6 frames of armor and 7 active frames. Heavy has 9 frames startup, 6 active frames. OD version has 5 frames startup and 7 active frames. Keep that in mind.
The OD is also an armor break if you didn't know that.
Mhm.
Which is very helpful, especially against people trying to DI your Superman punch.
Yep.
Who gets the check on the DR with the forward medium punch. And we are establishing this Marisa pressure here with the big punches.
Yeah, but you know, even though that this
Looking
Ken
for
is
that jump
walking
out.
into the corner, all he needs is one opportunity and he'll throw Marisa into
Goes
there.
to the command grab,
Speaking
not
of,
quite in range. Gets jumped out on. We're gonna see the
Side
level 1
swap.
here. Get the burnout.
it's massive. Gets
And the cross with the dots. Oh my god.
That was so sick.
That was an insane conversion.
Insane conversion right here. Uriel trying to speed run this losers quarterfinal is equally fast as the previous one.
Hey, so Mike did it in 4 minutes, let me do it in 3.
Trying to get there. Throw tech by Jimmy.
Ooh, that was
Armor.
a very solid OD Gladius. Where
Hold
are
up.
you going? You're staying
We're
in
in
the corner.
my stage. This is my arena. And it's your life that is forfeit, not mine.
Gets the scoot him against the Dragon Lash. This is really not looking too hot for Uriel, but don't count him out just yet. Dragon Lash.
Right, no. Chuck him.
And try and get a stun here on Jimmy.
Throw loop pressure. Overhead gets
Blocks
locked.
the overhead.
There's so much conditioning going on here. When is Jimmy going to start throwing out that low?
Doesn't get the crouching medium kick, no. And
Checks the drive
check
rush.
on the drive rush. Jimmy says, I am not done yet. You are staying with me here.
That's
No
a
speed run
check.
for you.
He's trying to keep this one a little more competitive.
Get the Tatsu,
Tatsu
get
into
the
the
meaty,
corner.
go for the overhead.
Doesn't get the link, but instantly diverts into a throw.
Mhm.
Cross up though, this is big. Jimmy now has the corner.
Overhead and the throw.
Plenty of pressure.
And the
Anti-airs.
Gladius anti-air. The overhead
Plus
again.
frames. There it is, level 3.
Goes for the driver, scoot him. Gets hit with the raw level 3 here from Uriel Velorio. Get off of me. I don't want to deal with that anymore. I'm just going to spend my meter. You're almost in burnout anyway.
And my lord, the wake up button from Jimmy, but not able to full convert. This could be it.
That's going to be Uriel Velorio moving on into your losers semifinals.
3-0 victory for the Ken player
over JIMMYDR.
It was quite a competitive
Luke player, or 2 Ken players and 2 Luke players. It could be either.
It could be either or, man. You know, this is the darkest timeline.
Or Joe Umerogan could pull out the secret sauce. He could pull out that early release of Kuma, maybe?
Early release, just
yeah, he
really
just has a Kuma now. Skip Adrian. Who cares about him?
Neo Jude, pointing out as well the nationalities of the players. We have 1 United States player, 1 player from Mexico, Uriel, and then 2 Canadians battling out here.
The Canadians win this? What?
Listen, man, we've let Canadians have a lot of things, all right? Nickelback, 3 Days Grace. Justin Bieber.
But we want them to have Nickelback.
Like,
and Justin Bieber. 3 Days Grace is probably the only one that I would say, you know what, I kind of want that for us.
I don't want that one. Yo, I miss OG 3 Days Grace with Adam Gontier. It's a shame he left that band, but some of their new stuff's been alright too.
I only started listening to them recently, so I'm not too familiar with a whole lot of their work.
Yeah, you have to understand, like Adam leaving that band, that was like my first major band breakup, and I was as shit.
You see, mine is when Tom DeLonge left Blink-182.
See,
probably 15 years ago.
Tom DeLonge, that was my Adam Gontier. Right?
Dude, that was so sad, and I was probably like 10 when that happened. So,
bro, oh my gosh. At least you have a chance to see like that OG Blink-182 lineup with Tom DeLonge back in there, right? I'll never see OG. I'll never see 3 Days Grace with Adam Gontier again. That said, he did show up to a concert that they played, and he did sing 2 songs with that band. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. Reunion tour win. Either way, Joe Umerogan.
Reunion. We are being reunited with Luke's crouching medium punch here.
Hey, this reunion's taking place in Memphis.
It is. We got concerts in Memphis, Ken. We think you might like it. We get it. The Satsui no hobo. You have no money. Put it all into a crypto scam. But we're gonna send you to Memphis anyway.
As much as like, man, they make Ken a crypto bro. It's like, well, no, he's not richer for it. They're like, yo, you got broke off of crypto. Like that's a good statement.
They're making fun at the crypto guys.
Yeah, right. You know, and it's like, Ken, you dumbass.
Yeah, but then that unlocks the power of the Satsui no hobo. So you know, I think that it's worth it because I get to make that joke.
It's that joke is fire, bro. That's fire.
It is such a funny joke.
Like, here we go. Try to go for the jump shimmy.
Oh my god. Just like the dash.
Umerogan, ready.
And the wake up level 1. Get off of me.
Big stuff.
Joe took a very convincing first game here, but we're seeing some really solid play back from Booce in this game. Bates the throw, doesn't get the punish counter, so we could attack there, but didn't have the opportunity.
But yeah, but I mean, you know, once you first throw, once you see that whiff, it's so hard to just have the instinct to go right back to it.
What was that?
We're trying, so there's some ranges where you can get the reaction so that your super, for the first projectile from your super, is able to clash and deal with your opponent's fireball, right? But sometimes you're just a little late and you get
level 1
hit.
you can do that. He did level 2.
Did he do level 2?
Yes, he did beast mode, baby. I don't know why. I kind of want to know.
I guess it was the wrong buffer?
Maybe. Yeah, he could have just been buffering the wrong direction by accident. It happens. I'll ask him in his chat.
And right there, Joe. Trying to fight the way through.
Very good neutral here from both players. Joe just kind of shimmying forward a little bit. It's going to be the round there for Booce, getting the clutch crouching medium kick hit into the Jinrai.
Yeah, no. I just parsed the animations in my head. Yeah, that was the...
Beast mode, baby.
Yeah, right. The level 1 doesn't really zoom in like that on Luke.
I did not know that Luke could trade with the Jinrai low there. Booce with the really solid conversion into the crushing medium kick. Jinrai into the level 3. He is bringing some serious heat here.
With regards to that Jinrai
drive gauge as well.
With regards to that Jinrai trade, there is a little variance as to when Ken can cancel the first hit of Jinrai into the low, so that does open up some opportunities.
Yeah, he did medium and delayed the low, so when Joe Umerogan pressed that crushing medium punch, he thought that he hadn't done the cancel and was trying to bait out a parry or something.
Possibly so, yeah. Either way, it's 1-1 now.
Game going to Booce. Yeah, we got 1-1.
Boom! Big punish.
Ooh.
Send him through. We got the links.
And the safe jump.
Stuff.
That hits so meaty.
Really good
See the
stuff.
throw here. I don't. Why do people not tech that throw? I don't know
It's
what
just,
Luke's options
well,
are.
you know,
there.
I mean, the jail is all
You
the
could-
time. Just take the throw, right?
True. The Street Fighter mantra. Ooh, and we're gonna see the meaty here.
Nice,
Meaty
we tech
throw.
those.
Good tech.
Oh,
2
but
plus
this
to get the
time.
throw there.
Yeah, 2 plus.
And the delay throw and the delay tech.
Good DP boost
Or you
once
can-
again, bringing out those fundamentals.
The back throw. Joe trying to take this round back. And the throw.
Crouching medium kick.
All right, now that we saw that crouching medium kick to drive rush, we got this round underway now.
Yep. There you go, right? Ken means only one thing, and it's disgusting. It's the jump, not able to punish that though. Will get a little bit of a mix with the overhead, frame trap,
And we're
full
gonna see the
conversion into
level
level
2
2.
Get a little bit of drive gauge back here.
Yeah, no, well, it's paused during that cinematic, right? So
Yeah,
basically just
unfortunately it is.
extending, getting a
You just get a little bit after the recovery.
base the
And we're gonna
DP
see
as
the
well.
meat on the DP, and
Booce!
that is going to be game number 3 going to Booce. He's up 2-1 here over Joe Umerogan.
2 decisive games, I think.
Yes, absolutely. These have been quite decisive.
All right, let's see how it goes.
Ooh,
What
the
a
Dragon
setup.
Lash. Ooh.
Calling out the drive rush check, that was absolutely sick.
That's such a good reset into the crouching medium kick there. We're gonna see the ODDP as well. Oh, the whiff punish doesn't quite get the conversion though. Burning herself out with the drive rush. I don't know if this is gonna be a good idea. We get the reset into the DI and the stun, the back throw to kill. See if Joe Umerogan can take this back. This is a set point here for Booce.
Booce
Looking
has
to take
found
it
a
3-1.
really good groove to get himself into here. Nice walk back though.
Joe
avoids the throw.
Umerogan with the optimal conversion. Does not matter if you want to take this set.
I had to come pry it from my cold Popeye hand.
Exactly, and the cross cut. Ooh. All right, we're playing the fireball game.
Bit of buffering
Gets
here.
the hit,
Throw out.
doesn't confirm.
It's a risky one. Trying to find the next one. Check him.
Tries to get the crouching medium punch, gets the drive rush and the throw.
Looking for a jump. Looking for any sort of interaction. There it is, the anti-air.
The anti-air. Both these players
Checks
with
him.
a whole lot of respect for the other. It's gonna be
And
the
a perfect right
game
back.
there from Joe Umerogan. We're still on set point here for Booce.
Joe trying to force game 5 and winner's final. I want to go down to join the rest of the Sharks. Mind games around Jinrai continue to evolve. Dragon Lash kick is plus here, so gonna get some Oki.
Oh, and we
There
get
it
the
is.
8 on the throw tech.
Page from Uriel's book that we saw earlier today.
And we're gonna be optimal as hell. Is this gonna... No, this is not gonna kill him. No.
Is very much not
We
gonna
needed
kill. It
one
is
more
gonna
hit.
get Booce plenty of drive gauge back, and I mean, Joe, you have one hell of a comeback in front of you.
Yeah, this is looking like a solid, perfect game. We're gonna see the DP here from Joe. Said, you are not taking that perfect on me. And the punish counter on the back row. Into the corner, the counter DI though from Booce, and that is going to be the round. 3-1 Booce moving on to grand final.
Sometimes you gotta ask the question, are you looking for this DI? Are you gonna be ready for this? And you have to be willing to accept that the answer may in fact be yes. You got a little bit of money to spare, feel free to add it to the prize pool as well. Players appreciate any and all support. We are going to see the Ken mirror as Mike chooses to not play
The Luke
that we saw him wield earlier against Deznere.
This is going to be another Ken mirror from the like 3 that we've had in the top 8 so far.
Not quite true. Be funny if we
alright.
saw a Luke mirror after this.
No, that would be really funny.
That would be right. And
I
then
don't
it's like,
think
all right,
that's what we'll see. I think Mike will probably go with the Ken against Joe Umerogan.
I have to see. We have to
Ooh,
get
gets
there
the
first.
conversion.
Uriel.
Looking good here for Mike. Ooh, and the DP. Now this is a guess for game situation. Messes up the meaty though and gets back thrown.
But the standing light kick is there to salvage the
Not gonna
situation.
convert. That was a very solid conversion there from Mike.
There you go. Doken's coming through. Playing a true Shoto neutral.
Tries
Trying to
to get the
skip it.
perfect parry on the Dragon Lash. Yeah, the true Shoto neutral trying to skip it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
trying to, right. You know, it's like, nah,
Gets
enough
the
of this.
meaty overhead. Doesn't get the conversion though. Just slightly missed time.
right? But ready to instantly to go into the throw, right?
Ooh.
Oh, Ryukin.
Mike's showing us he does not need the optimal conversions off of the drive rush. Who needs it?
Good situation here. Mike gets caught by that crouch medium
Very
kick,
good
though.
drive rush from Uriel. This is
expenditure.
probably going to be the round into the level 3. Yep, I agree. Spending that those 3 bars to take the round. So we've got the meter advantage now in Mike's favor, but Uriel has proven time and time again he does not need meter to win. So
Alright, trying to find
very good
next opening. Immediately into level 3 as well. Wants to get drive gauge back. Establish a life lead.
Alright, we got about 2 bars back from that. Immediately
Perfect parry.
Got the perfect parry. And the side switch. Into the corner you go.
Good attack on that throw.
And the Dragon Lash, no perfect parry. Gets hit by the jab, but no conversion from Uriel. That medium kick can be so oppressive at certain ranges. At that like max range where you really can't do anything against it. Ooh. And the
Uriel
DP.
with the jump. Baiting out the throw tech there from Mike. Trying to run this offense,
Uriel
burns himself out
choosing
just
to
for a
burn
throw.
himself out. But
Works
gets the
out.
conversion anyway. It does not matter. It is Uriel Velorio taking the first game here over Mike.
Right, we're sticking on with this Ken as well on Mike's side of things.
Ooh.
Check.
Now we're gonna take the medium. We got the safe jump. Parry.
Keeps everything as true as he can.
And the back throw into the corner.
The throw attack.
Uriel definitely a player to notice the holes in your offense and exploit them. So Mike does definitely need to keep it very safe.
Wow, I'm impressed that the perfect parry was able to come out in time. Anti-air gets
on the DP. Oh my god.
a little too late on that one.
Pretty
Had time to
terrible.
land, and now Mike has the corner positioning. Either side really trying to call out these Jinrai kicks, right? You're not really seeing perfect parry attempts or DIs or anything else really.
Goes to the DI. Ooh. 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 This is one touch here. Uriel. Gotta guess.
Yeah, he's just gonna guess that it's always a strike.
Dragon
Gets a
Lash.
punish counter. What a throw tech there.
Empty jump throw, but gets tagged.
Back
Dash
dashes.
on the overhead. That was so smart. This might be what Uriel needs here to seal out. Oh my god, but he whiffs the run DP.
That is a
That is
heartbreak
so
of a drop.
unfortunate.
Right, so now Uriel down this round here in game 2. Still up in the set. All right, goes for a little bit of a different.
Goes to the cross
Okizeme
up against a
timing.
fireball.
I like that
caught
perfect
by the
parry.
OD
OD
fireball.
Hadoken to check the drive rush follow. That's one of Urian's favorite approaching tools. Escapes. What a whiff punish.
Gets the medium punch. And we're going to level 3 here. Get some of that drive gauge back. Push Uriel really close to burnout here. Possibly take the advantage of the game.
Critical art is available for Uriel. Do you want to spend it here to try and get back into the game? Not yet. Right kicks. He launches back with his own.
Yes,
Gets
correct.
blocked.
Overhead, and we couldn't afford to block that, unfortunately. It's going to be game number 2 going to Mike.
All right, it's a back and forth here in losers finals. Winner of this, or loser semifinal, excuse me. Winner of this will advance on to take on Joe Umerogan. That is where our narrator places us.
Very, very good conversion there. Right.
Combo.
Establish the pressure, and we get the throw.
Odi Hadoken just to be safe. Perfect parries.
No, this actually might be the round here, is it? No, it's not.
No, it goes for DP instead of level 1.
Honestly, I kind of agree with that. I want to hold on to the meter as well. He had an incredible life lead there. So
would've been hard.
the meter might have been a bit of a waste.
Get the full combo. That medium kick
Good
hard
parry on the
combo.
Jinrai.
Yep, we're starting to see the players sort of integrate some countermeasures to the Jinrai sequences. Get shimmied.
Doesn't get the Jinrai low, unfortunately. Mistimes it.
But not gonna stop Uriel.
And the
Finishing
level
this
1 to seal it out, just in case. You never know what could happen.
Yep, and again, you're Ken. You're gonna build that bar in like 10 seconds flat. Might as well spend it now.
And we get the anti-air DP. Fortunately, it didn't miss this time like it did the other time. whiffs on the Jinrai low, and the whiff punish there from Mike. Into the level 3, get some of that drive gauge back.
And a lot of these decisions are making, it seems, around Mike. It's kind of just about optimizing the drive gauge and how much they can utilize with it. Respects the OD Hadoken.
He might not be doing good in the crypto market, but he's doing good in the meter market.
Learn a thing or two, right? Like, trying to manage those risky investments.
Exactly. That is one of the, funny enough, that is one of the big things about playing Ken, is you have to make sure that you're spending your meter wisely. That's going to be burnout here from Mike. This is not a super nice spot to be, especially without any super gauge. If Uriel plays this correctly, this could be a guaranteed stun. Doesn't even need it. Gets the hit.
Doesn't even need it, no.
It's going to be 2-1 now for Uriel. Just needs that one more game.
That was absolutely insane. Stole that round off of that one. He punished the Jinrai, right? Like, that's the thing. It's like, you can't be letting these go off like that one. It's like, stop Jinrai me. This shit's fake as hell. Perfect parry, though. That's real.
Perfect parry. Into the Tatsu. What are we doing for the meaty? Backdash to bait the throw.
Jinrai.
And the punish into the... Oh, goodness. That was
perfect parry. That's the second one Mike's got.
Parry. Overhead into the conversion. Oop. Oop. And that's going to be the round there for Mike. Very solid offense there for Mike. Uriel just not really making any of the right calls there. Parry on the DI. Alright. Both players just kind of going back and forth here with very solid defense and very solid offense back and forth.
Trading a little bit. There we go, right? Uriel is starting to call out the gaps in this Jinrai kick pressure.
Sees that Mike likes to go for the follow-up options, and he's not going to try and bait something. He says, you know what, just get off of me. I don't want to deal with it.
Well, it's even harder too, right? You got a -7 on block attack if you do the medium version of it. If you want to be safe, you have to do the heavy version, which there's a gap there, and if you got a hit, that means you drop a combo. Well, very difficult to sort of plan around.
Finding the hole in Uriel's defense, Mike just needs that one more hit to kill.
Trying to find the next blow. Crouch
Gets
medium
back
kick.
there.
Or will go untech.
No DP. Tries to TI, but Mike with the call out with that jump. It's going to be 2-2 here in this losers semi-finals.
Massive eruption here. Mike able to force the situation. Clutch jub on that DI.
Can we talk about how Mike is just on some random account and he's almost at 2000 MR? Like, what's up with that?
Some people are cracked like that, man. They built different.
True.
They are unique constructs, right? All right.
Ooh, all right.
Take the pressure, chuck him,
throw.
into the corner.
See if Uriel's able to make some more correct guesses on the defense here. We're getting the throw tag. Oh no!
Oh my lord! That crouching light punch catching the landing
to keep Mike out. It's not working.
Medium
That's
kick,
gonna be the round here for Mike, putting himself on set point.
Bends the level 1. Pretty safe bet. You don't want to risk it.
He learned a thing or two about making risky bets, so.
There's a Jinrai kick, right? And like Uriel not really having these reversals ready, right? Like there's no perfect parries on the lows, there's no DIs, and the OD DPs, they've evaporated up, so Mike just gets to run this offense for free.
Just as you mentioned that the OD DPs have dried up, there comes one. And we're gonna see the conversion off of the anti-air. Throw on the parry. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And now the Jinrai kick is a lot more real in this situation. The only thing Mike can really do against Uriel's is a level 1 reversal.
Goes for the DI and it connects. There's no super from Mike. Both players here on set point. They both want to go fight Umerogan for that spot in grand finals.
Final game, final round. This is the battle of Ken. Who is the true master?
Who is the true Kenneth master?
Back there.
Ooh.
Mike trying to close this gap. He goes for a jump.
Oh,
Uriel ready with the DP.
And the conversion from Uriel into the level 3, I'm sure. Get the burnout here on Mike. Get himself up to about 3 drive bars here.
Yep, and this is a massive situation for Uriel to get. Catches, but not able to convert.
And the
reversal
level
level 1, calling out the stun.
because I don't want to deal with that. Ooh, this is not a good spot to be in.
He's blocking that overhead, but the low is going to catch the walk back.
Getting the hit with the crouching medium kick. Moving on to our losers finals to fight Joe Umerogan.
Booce of the US of A hanging out in winner's side. It is Mexico and Canada fighting to get themselves up into that grand final spot. Here we go, my friends. Losers final.
Who is better? Is it Luke or Ken? The winner of this match will decide.
The winner of this match will decide, right?
Yeah, everybody's saying
I believe we
Luke's
saw
actually
one
better
take
than Ken.
place earlier. It's Ken. Don't you lie to me?
Joe has no inexperience against Ken. This character is incredibly common, and I'm sure Joe has fought quite a few Kens to get here. So we'll just have to hope that it's not a repeat of the set with Booce, because that didn't go as well for Joe as he might have hoped.
Have to see here. Battle of the United
tries
States
to get
attic.
the DI, but doesn't quite get it.
Throw. Down.
Joe does something that I don't see a lot of Luke players do, which is he makes really good use of that forward heavy punch in neutral. It's such a solid button, and people don't seem to realize that. Goes for the medium overhead.
Good block on that.
And Joe with the crouching medium kick confirm into the drive rush, and that is going to be the first round here going to Joe.
All right. Uriel, though, almost across that 2-bar super meter threshold. Joe had that fireball reaction with his level 1, was able to break it there. Try to see him do earlier. Overhead's gonna hit.
Right into the level 1. Takes a little bit of that drive gauge there.
Trying to apply pressure, but Uriel launching his own. Frame trap.
Doesn't get the Dragon Lash.
Rise uncontested, no ODDPs or anything to call him out.
Yeah, Luke has a hard time doing that from range, I know. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have other options. Joe here. Getting that ODDP, not the end of the world. Taking some of Uriel's meter. Getting the
parries one after the other.
Doesn't block the overhead. Gets hit with a low, but no confirm from Uriel.
I don't think we were quite expecting one, really.
Joe with the check didn't confirm that either. Just kind of waiting to get that level 1 in.
Walks up, gets the throw. Fire away, Sandblast. We're just doing a little bit of chip damage. Have the life lead now, but only 35 seconds left on the clock. I don't think that's really too big of an issue.
EI punish counter on the low forward. It's going to be the first game here going to Joe Umerogan over Uriel Velorio.
All right. Game 1 to the attic of North America, Canada. Attic of the United States. There it is.
Yeah, the attic of
USA. It's the battle of the attic versus the basement.
True.
Fire away. Hadoken, Hadoken. Right. Uriel's drive gauge is in a little bit of trouble right here. I have to be very concerned about the fireball wars because Joe could at any moment throw an ODDP, but fireball. But here comes the jumping.
It's the media overhead as well. That has been so successful tonight. That delay run into overhead. And the ODDP is going to come through from Joe.
Oh, the shimmy, but we missed
throw, but doesn't get the hit off of the shimmy.
Jump's going to punish. Overhead catches.
And that is going to be the overhead, the hit, and we're going to get right into the combo route that we have all seen plenty of times tonight from Joe. Very consistent with it.
Trying to find the next approach. Plus on block. Throw it back.
Just kind of got to eat the throw there. It's not worth it to get hit by Ken. Ooh, goes for the throw. Gets shimmied.
Good tech, though, by Joe. Has to find a way out of this corner. The JIMMYDR kick's going uncontested. Here we go.
Ooh, gets the air-to-air. And the conversion off of the crushing medium kick. We could have killed there with our super if we had spent all the drive gauge. But chose not to. We'll see if it pays off, and it is going to. We're going into this final round here with 3 bars of super.
Yeah, Uriel examined the situation, said it's very likely that my Oki's going to be strong enough where I can force the situation and win off the next mix. I don't need to spend my bar here and go into game 3 without these resources. Right, now that I've earned it, I can spend it here. Really good decision making around that resource, and now Goes to the Dragon Lash.
Ooh, and baits the throw. Right,
Classic jump from Uriel.
We're gonna see the DI.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
That is going to be the game here from Uriel. Is that 1-1? That is, right?
It is indeed.
All right. That was an insane conversion from Uriel off of that DI. It was the airborne hit, so you can only do so much there. He optimized the hell out of it.
Oh, here we go. Perfect parry there. Uriel really feeling himself after that victory. Big Joe to the corner. Overhead catches the shimmy after.
That is, oh my god, I said it last time, but I'm gonna say it again. That has been so successful, and it's been so nice to see, because it's such a sick mix. Chooses not to spend the drive gauge to get the kill there, but
perfectly timed me. He's gonna catch a jump.
Perfect.
Joe picked wrong 3 different times on defense, loses the game because of it. Sometimes that's just fighting game.
That's just kind of how it is sometimes. Gets the anti-air. Now you're not getting in on me. No, again, not getting in on me. Tries to get the crushing medium kick out there against the Dragon Lash, but unfortunately that thing crushes lows.
Pick him up.
Charge knuckle throw. We're gonna see the ODDP here from Uriel. And the Dragon Lash pushing Joe right into the corner here.
The block on that overhead, great tech. Uriel trying to find the way in.
Ooh,
crouching medium kick.
The crouching medium kick. And we're going to see the crushing medium kick from Joe here as well. I'm pretty sure we're going to see, yep, the throw. And the DI. That is going to be the round here for Joe, I assume. Yep, we're spending the level 1. Don't want to risk anything. I think an ODDP into the follow-up might have killed, but I'm not sure.
And one thing I've been noticing with Uriel's game is that he's been seeing that Joe is not really trying to contest Jinrai, and so now because of that, we're seeing that Uriel is sticking out the overheads in the Jinrai follow-ups, trying to take advantage of Joe's passivity. Knockdown,
Close to the jump. He knew that Joe was going to throw there. He knows he likes to throw. This isn't quite going to kill, but this is going to do a serious, serious chunk of damage.
Whereas Joe has been striking out on his callouts on defense, Uriel is being so right so often, he might as well buy himself some lottery tickets.
Absolutely. He's been guessing right so many times here. Joe, honestly, is having a very, very hard time keeping up.
Go. All right,
Super might be what Joe needs, though.
Have to see. The jump in uncontested.
Drops the combo, but it's... Oh my god.
Dropped like 3 ways. That's
he dropped twice. He dropped the combo and then he dropped the weird-ass conversion afterwards. It's going to be Uriel going up 2-1 here over Joe Umerogan. 1 game away from fighting Booce in the mirror match.
There we go. I think Uriel's just
Joe,
really
unfortunately, just guessing wrong tonight. Gets hit by the overhead as well. And you're going to get
it's a little bit of guessing wrong, a little bit of bad luck
as well. Oh my god.
The reset as well.
What's the DP though?
Uriel ready? Or rather, Joe ready to play?
All like that good luck just kind of backfired on him with that DP whipping there.
Just the knowledge there from Joe to know that, all right, you've been jumping my throws, I'm going to call that out, no jumps for you. And then he goes, okay, certainly you're going to be done, like, jumping and trying to escape. No, Uriel changes up immediately, backdashes
with the ODDP. And we're going to get the punish counter with the stand heavy kick. You're going to see the run into the pressure.
Goes for mids, counter hit, Joe's flailing.
With the light
Uriel extending.
We are taking the game here. As long as that doesn't whiff, that is going to be Uriel Velorio moving on 3-1, sorry, over Joe Umerogan, going to fight Booce in the mirror match in grand finals tonight.
No matter how this played out, it was always going to be somebody who lost to Booce in winner's side for the grand finals run back. It is Uriel Velorio.
We'll see if
in winner's side, it is Booce Lee rocking the white gi Ken. In loser's side, getting his run back, is Uriel Velerio. This is the United States of America on the player 1 side versus Mexico on the player 2. Let's get into this, my friends. It's going to be some dope-ass Street Fighter 6. All right, the DI reactions are already on point here. Uriel going to get the jump and start. Full extension here. Drops the Jinrai, but might have just been a cheeky little reset up. Go. Find the jump. Beautiful Annie there. You know, I've talked a bit about Booce Lee's own fundamentals and how impressed I have been with them, but Uriel, no short supply of that either. Just full spends the meter just to punch him over and over again with the standing heavy punch. Alright. Trying to find the next hit.
Alright, we are back. Ooh,
welcome in.
I walked in right to the crosscut. Looks like Uriel took the first round.
Yep. Just round 1 so far, so very efficient timing. You had excellent routing.
Yes. I was optimal with my trip to the bathroom.
There you go. Nice throw tech there. Booce Lee trying to maintain his positioning, looking for any kind of escape.
And the DI on the Dragon Lash. That was insane.
Goes with a run. He's going to spend the level 2, trying to be a little conservative with the meter, and I can respect that. Oh, that was so smart! But where was the combo?
He was too far to get the stand medium punch, and he didn't realize. Gets the DI on the Dragon Lash, so that's going to be round number 2 here, going to Booce over Uriel. See the throw here.
ODP though, falling out. That's one of those things, and some of those knockdowns, you want to be able to continue your offense with the drive rush there, but that's basically asking for a free DP or invincible level 1 because, you know, you want to stop your drive rush sooner and try and block, well, you got to whiff a button, and, you know, you're just going to get hit during the active frames.
Yep. And one of the nice things about the mirror is that you can tell how aware these players are of their characters and how strong they are, so they know exactly when they need to DP. Seen a very solid round here from Uriel so far. Ooh, and we're gonna get the conversion here.
We'll pick up into level 3.
Get some of that drive gauge back. Chip away at a little bit of what Booce has in the tank.
Knockdown.
And
there it is again.
Right into the drive rush.
Booce Lee now has his own. You know, it kind of would have been funny if he converted that ODDP into the critical art, but on the timeline that we live in. Backdashes the throw. JIMMYDR kicks a rail, does not buffer the super after it, or if he did, he didn't get it.
It's a very solid check with the medium kick there from Uriel. That's going to be game number 1 going to Uriel there. All right, we got Booce starting off the offense, starting really strong here. Gets the counter hit though on the low, tried to check something.
There it is, right? We saw the heavy JIMMYDR, I believe, and that's why you saw Booce Lee just chill. It's like, nah, I know you're safe there, not trying to mess with that.
Yeah, you get frame trapped if they do the overhead, and the low is true, so.
Both players trying to scout out what they're doing around the JIMMYDR mind games, right? Like Booce Lee holds, he sees that Uriel was trying to perfect parry the follow-up. Right now, this is where the matchup gets incredibly interesting. All of a sudden, there's the low, right? We're playing tons of rock, paper, scissors.
And we get the low. Ooh. Gets the delayed throw tech. That is such a solid call out there from Booce.
With punishing the sweep. Cross gonna hit.
That's gonna be the round here, I think.
It is.
Oh my god, that was an insane route off of the regular jump in Tatsu.
Crazy things that happens once you kind of dig into the game deep enough. 4 bars of drive gauge spent for this medium kick pickup. Perfect parries.
And we're gonna get the perfect parry on the Dragon Lash. Ooh, and the DP.
But like we saw this before in Winner's Final, where Uriel was able to get a very strong start, but then Booce Lee made those adjustments.
He's very good at adapting to what Uriel is doing, but Uriel so far showing that he learned a little bit from the previous set and is ready to bring the thunder, so to speak. Or bring the fire, but you know what I mean.
It's all Ken
Booce
Masters, baby.
Pressure. Booce has been really solid about just bringing that oppressive Ken pressure to the match.
This massive
this
Booce
is not
Lee.
gonna quite kill.
It's a little bit of a tricky spot being in that burnout state, but
it is gonna kill. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's why I was trying to read the eulogy there. Just like, oh man, Booce Lee looked bad for him, but was able to get an important hit, convert into level 3 to secure the victory. It's now 1-1 between the competitors. Back and forth, just like their winners finals encounter. But does Uriel have it in him to force a bracket reset and keep us here just a little longer?
Goes to the overhead, but Booce is ready with the ODDP.
Pulls out the overhead and the throw as well as a low. Uriel has to hard commit to blocking it in order to avoid
Gets
that.
the counter hit with the standing light kick into the DP.
I'm tagging.
And the
There's a
level 1
reversal there.
on the Dragon Lash. Honestly, I completely understand. You don't want to
The
deal with
little
those
micro
frames.
decisions here. I think what's going to matter a lot is that Booce is consistently checking Uriel's attempts to Dragon Lash kick. Here we go. Tries to go take advantage of the burnout state.
And the reset to the overhead. That was really, really good from Uriel there. And the perfect
There
parry
it
on the
is.
Dragon Lash.
Both sides counterplaying
here.
the move so
Into
well.
the corner you go. The overhead is going to connect. We're going to get the conversion there as well.
Full launch, sure. Good throw tech though.
Ooh,
Won't
and
be
gets the
hands on me
low.
anymore.
Decides to cross and put himself into the corner. It's all right. We get the back throw.
But now Uriel in a
Getting
very
clipped
tricky
with
spot.
the fireball, but is able to check the DR in time.
That man was pressing some buttons, taking a Hadoken to the face and
gonna
still
be
having a
the
crouch
level 2
medium
here.
punch.
Getting rid of most of Uriel's drive gauge that he had left. Here, we're building it back a little bit with the parries here, and that's going to be the game here for Uriel Velorio. It's going to be 2-1 this first set of grand finals. Just needs that one more game to clutch it out and reset the bracket.
So far, it's really come down to who's been able to capitalize off the opportunities just a little bit better. Both sides are playing very, very well around the Dragon Lash.
Tries to DI, but gets thrown for it.
Yep, and there's the shimmy right now, right? We're feeling a little handsy now. And now it's time for Booce to set up the loops. Catches him jumping. OD Jinrai to set up the next rep. Plenty of bar built.
Looking very healthy here. Huge health lead, gets the throw. That's going to be this first round here. Game number 4. Starting off really strong in Booce's favor. See if he's able to maintain that momentum.
Right. Slow pause.
Doesn't quite get the perfect parry. Gets back thrown.
Parries though, trying to win the fireball war. Checks him, crouch medium kick.
Ooh, gets the crouch medium kick, runs, and gets the throw afterwards.
The block on that overhead, but you see Uriel hesitant to take the turn back after it.
Good call out with the stand medium punch, knowing Uriel was going to try and jump out after that.
And right kicks, they're not
Gets
really
the
going for
cross
any of
cut
the
as well.
follow-up. Oh, we tried to get a conversion, but it
This is going
dropped
to be a
out.
fat conversion here for Booce. That's going to be the game. 2-2. Booce 1 game away from taking the tournament. Uriel 1 game away from resetting the bracket and giving himself another shot at the title.
Uriel just doing his best to lose to himself, it feels like, dropping a conversion and opening himself up for a punish on the DP that should have been part of a combo. Both sides start as a mirror image, but it's Uriel that gets the momentum until Booce steals it back.
Booce is very good about taking the momentum that Uriel is building and saying, you know what, that's mine now. I'm taking that.
It's all Ken's momentum. Where it goes, well, it's up to Ken. Taking through,
It
full
goes into
combo
him
here.
building his Mojo Dojo Casa house, you know?
Let the Satsui no Hobo flow through you.
Exactly.
Big meaty
Satsui
rock
no
with
Hobo
Uriel.
teach you how to sleep on the street.
Streets are rough out there, baby, but me, I vibe with it either way. And again, the same round
The
start.
same round start, but Uriel
There goes
taking the
Uriel's
advantage
way
there.
once more. What player two-side advantage is this? Throw,
You get the
Uriel
beverage
wants
into
this
the throw
reset.
and the level 1 reversal. Uriel is hungry for that reset, and Booce knows. Because, you know, he's probably not going to respect my options here.
Still checking.
Gets the DP.
DP. Booce ever so
Wake
clutch
up,
with those.
crouch, fierce, DI. Oh my
I
god.
feel like that was a misinput DP, but you know what? Uriel is more than happy with the outcome.
Yeah, but the DI gets the reversal level 1 again against the Jinrai.
He massive jump in here. Uriel gonna send it with the level 3, but plenty of drive gauge on there. Might have been an extension, a full burnout combo to secure the game. Uriel leaving a little too much on the plate.
Let's see, this is a really bad spot to be in, and that is Uriel Velorio resetting our bracket.
Massive performance right there. Now, I might have oversold just like how big of a drop that could have been, because looking at those things, Booce, complete burnout, didn't even have level 1 right there. There was certainly an opportunity for there to be a drive rush normal into DI to then set up the stuff.
Booce wouldn't have been able to do anything about that drive rush button into DI. The drive rush button hit,
was just checking
he
it.
tried to check it with a jab.
They're pulling a Sonic Fox and they switch sides.
Just to make you redo the overlay, eh? You got the swap button unlocked? All right. Grand Finals reset. This is it, my friends. Our final set of the night. Your final chance to donate to the match arena. Claim those coupon codes. Complete those quests to raise the prize pool for our players tonight. Whichever way you do, it goes back into getting Ken Masters off of the streets, recovering from that crypto fallout, and back home with his family. If you can ever beat the terrorist allegations.
You know, pay for his food tonight.
Oh, there it is again. Uriel dropping a combo on the DP. That gets Booce a big combo.
Booce definitely taking advantage of these drop combos from Uriel. And the cross cut is going to connect. Doesn't decide to go for the throw there.
No, and Uriel's parry holds true.
Moving around in neutral here.
Big punish.
And that's probably going to be the big advantage here for Booce. Could give him the opportunity to take this round.
Trying to fish.
Yeah, I was gonna say give him the opportunity to take the round, and then I just didn't say that, and I don't know why.
Yeah, no, you saw he wasn't, and you pivoted great, and I didn't expect the pivot. Like I got mixed. Like yeah.
Yeah, he with that Jin.
Like you did that so well. Like I knew the thought process you were going down, but I did not realize your pivot was coming. That was clean. Here we go. Take him to the corner. Overhead combos.
And we get the conversion. We dropped the conversion though, unfortunately. Get the.
But I mean, he keeps the pressure. The Irish spawn.
Ready. Booce said, you know what? Hell no. Into the level 2. We are burning Uriel out here. Trying to take that advantage back. Didn't want to spend the level 3. Keep that 1 bar.
Oh, we don't check the reversal super. Uriel.
It doesn't kill though. We're gonna see the DP here. Overhead.
The scary thing here, right, is that Uriel does have another super on deck, but
oh no!
He has to make this count. He gets the full link. Side swap,
and the level 2 is gonna kill. No, he shows the level 1. It doesn't kill.
You had the level 2, Booce.
Oh my god! He went for the ego play to chip him out with the Tatsu. Oh my god, that's gonna be Booce taking the first game.
There's a clutch decision
behind it. Oh my god. Dude, that I was gonna say he was so close to getting the drive gauge back that could have just blown up in Booce's face like the crypto did in Ken's. Like
you know what that routing might have been? It's like Booce barely built that level 2 at the very end of it. Might have just pre-committed in his mind to go for the level 1. It's like I don't know if I'm gonna build a level 2. Just do the level 1 and then I can make a chip kill work. Like absolutely insane play though.
Very.
We're gonna take the drive
from Uriel.
Yeah, we're just gonna take the drive gauge damage.
This is not where you want to be.
That's the jump, offense. Uriel. This is where Uriel's at the scariest.
And the stun. Not a whole lot you could do about that. You didn't have any drive gauge.
Nothing to play with there. Uriel taking a dominant round 1 here once he got Booce locked up in that corner. All right.
Booce with the deficit and super meter here as well, trying to inch back. Kind of moving around the screen a little bit, trying to find an opportunity to get in on Uriel. And Uriel checking the drive rush at the stand medium kick. That has been so effective so far.
And you can see Booce is already aware of to Uriel's favorite way of getting a throw with those jumps. There is the level 1. All right, we're checking Jinrai again.
The Jinrai. OD fireball drive rush. And we're gonna
level 3 too.
Right into level 3.
Should be a quick, easy kill here. Uriel tying up the set.
This is this is 1-1, right?
Yeah, this is 1.
Okay.
All tied up.
I'm not keeping track. I'm getting too focused.
Well, I
on
mean,
the
in fairness too, like we're watching the Discord stream, right? And it's like we don't see the overlay, so it's like,
yeah,
shit, I gotta remember. It's commentating on hard mode, bro.
Numbers? What are those? Perfect carry on the Dragon Lash. Did you say Jason or Mason?
I did say Jason. Fuck it is. It's been so long since I've touched a Call of Duty game. I don't remember shit. I remember the meme.
I haven't played a Call of Duty game since World War II came out in 2016. So.
You say that around
World War II.
My job and be like, World War II? That was back in 1930. What you mean 2016? There's some army vets.
Booce, not looking too hot here. And that is going to probably be the conversion for the kill here from Uriel. It is going to be it. It's going to be the first round of our third game here, going to Uriel Velorio.
Dancing on him with his blue suede shoes. The eyes, the Dragon Lash.
Dragon Lash.
All of a sudden, it's Uriel that has the right answers.
It's just proof that neither of these players is playing necessarily poorly. It's just that the other one is just playing that good.
Surprised at not seeing anti-air on that jump, and both players have been really keen with those so far tonight.
I think Uriel might have thought that he didn't have time to get one out because of the fireball.
Possibly so.
Oh, that was very good. Into the level 2. That's going to be the round here for Booce.
There's a bar on deck in the back pocket as well.
Very solid conversion. Yeah, we still got that 1 bar sitting around. We got 2 on Uriel's side. Almost 3.
Ooh.
That was an incredible reaction to the DI.
Yep, the auto-piloted pressure is going to work out for him. He's able to pivot just like you can. Oh, the fluff is standing light kick.
With the stand light kick.
Oh, he delayed the throw? Why would you delay it? You were on the offense.
Right into the level 3. This might burn out. This could burn Booce out. Not quite.
But, you know, if he blocks this meaty, it will burn him out.
Yep, I was going to say.
Oh my gosh.
Fireball.
Oh, it all goes wrong!
Alright, now you're in burnout. You have to block Uriel's Ken. We're ready with that level 4.
We're not blocking. We got meter to spend, and we're using it, goddammit. Alright, you try to break up the recipe,
that
but...
fireball.
Backdash gets
backdash with the light Dragon Lash. And the
DI
DI.
Checkmate.
You are getting stunned. Uriel Velorio 1 game away from taking the tournament. 2-1. Booce is able to take this back.
What a set. Booce runs into an ODDP.
Checking the drive rush with the ODDP. And the perfect
parry there on the Jin Rai.
low.
Booce is finding the answers to just the Ken options here.
He is Kenough.
He is indeed Kenough. He is a master of the Satsui no Hobo. Now,
he is the Satsui no Hobo. He's
become one with the energy.
He has mastered him.
It has mastered him. That is why the gi is back. He just sleeps in it all night.
Exactly. I mean, that's the only pose he has.
True. Uriel, one
the
more
wife
round
picked
away.
The house, the kids. Uriel Velorio 1 round away here from taking the tournament tonight.
ODDP from Booce. He's trying to
Dragon Lash,
all
and
these
we're going to
aggressive
get that
options.
hit on the crouching jab.
Take him through.
Booce not out yet.
Watch low. Drive reversal though. Catches him. But
tries to go for the overhead reset.
Good cross cut.
Tries to back throw. Doesn't get it.
He doesn't. All right, now we're trying to slow things down here. It's whiplash over here. What a pickup! Has to go into level 2, right?
Yeah, he has to go into level 2 here. Otherwise, he could potentially throw.
No, he's gonna spend it. He has to
kill with level 2 here.
That was
insane.
game 5.
Yeah, Booce definitely saying, you know what, I'm taking you all the way. We are not cashing out early.
Oh, but there it is again. The Uriel drop.
That has been a common drop here in this bracket.
Yeah, no, and Booce giving Uriel a piece of his own medicine. Didn't get a jump in punish though off of his jump.
The overhead gets blocked. We get the conversion here into the level 2. Is this going to be enough? It's not? Nope, not quite.
Told you, man. I play this character.
He tried to backdash against the DP, but it caught him.
Uriel, he saves
Uriel tries to get the run DP, but that's going to be Booce taking game number 4, putting us at a 2-2 situation, going into game number 5. He said, I am not letting you take my title from me. I beat you in winners, what was it, winners semis?
Yeah. No, well, Booce won in winner semis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, now I follow narrative. I lost track of it. Yeah, so Booce Lee holding on to this one, but like, listen, it's been 5 games, I think, every time between these two.
He said, I'm not letting you get revenge on me for that. This is my one. He said, this is my W. I'm taking this.
Both sides, man, just fighting it out, trying to show who is Kenough. Got him with the low, the overhead reset.
Who has the better Kenneth Masters? Who is the bigger master of Ken? We have Booce on tournament point now. This final round. Is he able to seal it out, or is Uriel going to take these next 2?
This was a weight that Uriel could not stand to carry in the previous game. Can Booce do it himself? Standing medium kick target combo is going to work.
You get the throw into the corner.
Okay, Jinrise. Who's not answering
Drive
it?
rush. That was a very, very good Abare option from Booce.
Oh, he's actually kind of lucky that that was a
Gets the
fireball
jump
and not a DP.
Doesn't get the combo though.
Through,
Uriel.
side swap, DP. Give the Oki for this, but
Fireball. Uriel
DP.
trying to play a little slower here because he's lacking on the drive gauge.
Yo, I don't blame Uriel for not getting the conversion off of that jump in heavy. Like,
He was letting Booce kind of walk into him a little bit, but now he's starting the offense up again. But back into that pass.
charge meeting him, he goes for a reset, he didn't convert!
And that's going to be the round here for Uriel. Doesn't even need the super. Both players. Tournament point. 3 bars of super each. There's
Everything on the
no
line.
meter advantage or disadvantage here. They're going in with the same exact resources and the same character. And Booce here is starting off very strong.
Tries to go for the jump shimmy again,
Gets the
Uriel
cross
not
cut.
falls for it.
Delays the throw, but Uriel gets the tag.
There it is, the
DP on
DP,
the
now all of a
Jinrai.
sudden it's Uriel answering Jinrai.
Oop. Gets the hit into the level 3.
Wants to
get
get
a little
himself out
bit
of
of
that
that,
burnout state.
Yeah,
Wait for
get a little bit of that drive gauge back. Take some of Booce's, gets him closer to burnout. This is
But he
drive rushes. Eats the level 3.
calls out the drive rush Oki, he says, yo, this is fake as hell!
Oh my god. He said, yeah, I'm not letting you get that on me. This is my game. This is my character. You're challenging me on my character?
Listen, man.
Ooh, Booce burning himself out. And that's, oh my god, the reset. That's gonna be Booce taking Grand Finals reset. Uriel coming so far and unfortunately not quite making it.
What a
Oh my God.
goddamn set. That was
Booce.
something to be proud of.
Yeah, I agree. Booce, that's quite the performance to take #1 at Street Fighter Academy, number 16